Okay. Mm-hmm. We are streaming. No, if Riley comes in late, I'm gonna have to fix their picture. We did. Mm-hmm. Hannibal, thank you for that subscription of 38 months. Nice. You're still alive? You bet. I'm glad you are. We're going to be playing Factorial on Wednesday. How you been? How have you been? You know, 3 minutes before a meeting at work, and at work has turned into, oh no. Turned into a hellscape. Oh no. I'm sorry for that. Good luck with your meeting. No. Yeah.
When a meeting becomes a hellscape, it usually means somebody's becoming fired.
No, it's usually shit management. And or some shit workers too.
Tentacles in the UK.
Can still be shit management, my guy.
Corporate
True.
hellscape is corporate.
All right,
hellscape.
guys, welcome in. This is Karsa. Karsa KKWX. Karsa is my name. KKWX is my empire. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of Opus trust issues. We have 3 people with us today, so it may be a short one.
So far.
Who knows?
we might get Nav. We might pick up a Nav.
We might pick up a Riley.
And we might pick up Enos. We don't know yet.
Thank you, Tenable, for that subscription. I appreciate it. So let's get to it.
Raiden was putting pretty sizable holes in the ship with an exploding crystal.
You were told
no,
the company was
hey.
busted 6 years ago and finally came to bite them in the arm. Oh no. Government regulator. Oh no.
No fun.
Oh no. Bad.
Person who's
awful.
As
I'm
person
so
who has been on the
sorry.
receiving end of OSHA a couple of times.
That sucks.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, guys, does anybody remember what happened last time?
We got and listened to Willis's last transmission.
Yep.
My mic was up.
Can you check
Uh,
and see if you're? You hear them? Can you hear them talking? Tenable.
I mean, I could hear
You
us
gotta
through,
run.
through the.
Drop
through the,
someone in an even deeper
here.
hole. Not doing things. they
Yes, I can hear
should. Have
myself.
fun. Okay, good. Okay, I was worried about that because we've been having issues with Discord sometimes. Anyway,
That's just
And yes, I
Discord
can hear
being
myself
Discord.
on YouTube.
so yes, you guys did get to hear about Willis last time. Willis was picked up by the Thanes, his Thanes, or may, as far as you know.
No, Shiv confirmed that they were his things.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
years as queried it.
did you, and you finished your conversation about the sea goblins.
Yeah. I was-
Cormac and Ignis brought back the
Yeah,
bounty loot.
I'll jump in. Yeah. So we went through, continued, finished up a little bit of searching of the mine, the complex.
Mm-hmm.
It did eventually come back. Cormac went and talked, or Ignis and Cormac eventually went and talked to the goblins at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Then we talked with the sirens a little bit more. There was an exchanging of gifts. Cormac did give the house gremlins a gift too.
Mm-hmm.
Up on the ship, oh man, I kind of forgot what you guys were doing when I first got there.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, the message came through. That's right. The message came through. Shiv decoded it. We got it. We listened to it. We roped Karsh's husband into coming back. We are in fact the thing that pulls you back in.
Yes, you did bring him back in to
her,
get so he
her
could
husband,
tell his story.
her husband says he's retired. We all nod and say, "Yes, we believe you."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not true. Never is.
Then, what followed from there was basically a lot of discussions about what to do with the message, about what it meant, decrypting some other things, getting more of the message. It was a big RP session, really, about this particular message, in which it looked like Willis was going to die, but at the last second, maybe he still might be dead. But I keep getting told people can get brought back. Cool. He got taken off his ship.
I personally just think they're gonna SOB him. Not SOB. Shit. What was the other one?
FN.
Yeah, FN his head.
Maybe we'll find out. With all that, there was another discussion about how much of this information we should share with Commander Jurgen of the Thanes.
And
Eventually
with
decided.
Liz. And
Well, I
with
think
Liz.
Liz was getting all the info anyway.
Okay.
That was never in question. We decided to just, you know what? Give it all to him. It's more upside for him, or more upside for us, for him to know everything. Because either they're just gonna say fuck it and come at us, which point, cool, we don't need to worry about shit anymore. Or we buy ourselves a lot more time. There's also the third part where the third entry where the Emperor just jumps in and fucks shit up. Yeah, we didn't account for that one, did we?
No, we didn't.
I mean, I did, but
No, you didn't, because you didn't say nothing, so it doesn't count.
But you do know the Emperor wants to speak with Liz.
Yeah, but Willis being dead, killed, taken, whatever, might change some things. Might expedite the timetable.
Yeah. One way or the other.
But
I mean, if Jorgen attacks us, then it's not gonna go well for his ship.
but the big meat of last episode was us discussing the message and what to do with it.
Oh,
Who did we
hold
pick
on,
up?
guys. 1 second.
Oh, we picked up
please.
Riley.
Riley is here. So
Fuck!
I gotta change his picture.
her picture.
The picture.
The picture.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, Riley. Don't you self-identify as female in this character?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes, but he's male in that picture.
But you're changing the picture of Riley to Riley, so it's her.
True.
I'll be back.
You just got here.
I know.
Well, that sucks. I just changed the picture.
You're still in call.
Okay, good. Alright, at least I know it's working. There we go.
As Magicka notably dies in the corner.
Alrighty. So, how do you want to start today?
I don't know, Carson. How do you want to start?
You guys, actually were talking about what you're gonna possibly do about the information. Let's go with that.
I mean, we've already given it. We've already given it to.
And he says it has to be passed along to the Emperor.
Oh, that's right. You did do that. That was last. That was the last thing you did. Great. Okay.
Oh yeah, we learned that there's apparently another machine on New Terra.
I know what I'm doing, and it's going to be causing chaos. In the future, chaos.
What's that?
You ever heard of an RCXD?
Hmm?
You've brought it up before.
You ever heard of an RCXD, Karsa?
No.
Remote control car with C4 on it.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't you basically already have that in the state of the Roombas?
Okay, well,
Yeah, but not as fast. So I'm making drone ones.
you guys have some downtime, but you also have a conversation you were supposed to do
Well,
with a Liz.
Only a Liz.
How did I know that was gonna happen?
when you realized you stuttered and paused for a moment.
Yes. How did I know that would happen?
And it also
because
specifically happened when you said
all-
A.
Because all of your friends are assholes, and we will do this to you.
No,
True.
Shiv, you're not an asshole. You're not. You're a cinnamon roll.
No,
What?
I'm an incredibly innocent asshole.
Yeah, you're a cinnamon roll.
A cinnamon. What?
Have you
I
heard somebody
know
describe
exactly
it?
what he's talking about. And he's not.
Okay. So, now that we have probably spent time spinning our heels, we do have. You guys said you had something to do. So, what do you want to do?
I don't know what Cormac's doing, but Shiv is down in the new little lab area extracting stuff from the hard drives.
Okay.
I came up with 2 courses of options for this.
How do you want to do that?
Well, the first one was rolling for it. The second one was just doing the whole other things that effort can do thing for miracles.
Okay.
Primarily because right now I'm still looking for where I put
What
the
are
PDFs.
you trying to roll for?
Just getting anything out of these hard drives that they extracted from the mining facility.
All right.
I return.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
They are at the bottom of the
God
list, and
damn it.
I need
Now
what's
it's
coming
back.
to the throne.
So, yeah.
Okay, guys, we gotta stop destroying a ship now.
You're going to commit effort for the day.
Yep, that would be doing a miracle. Because these were
And-
waterlogged.
Yes, they were.
I am willing to commit effort for the day just to make them more salvageable.
Yes, you should.
Because I am because
And before it, USB drive that's just got a very large text file on it that says every evil thing I've ever done .txt.
No.
The way you laughed, that's 100% what you were going to put on it.
No, it wasn't.
Uh,
All right.
that reminds you of the scene from Sherlock where they got the book of How I Did It by Jack the Ripper.
So if you would put, please, what the effort is going to be used for on the chat for everybody to
Hold on
see.
though. Is it classified as a hacking skill that you're doing technically?
Well, right now it's just making them more salvageable, which I would like to flavor as mixing powers of time with powers of networking.
Because I was gonna say, if it's technically a hacking skill, you don't even need to roll. You always succeed in any hacking skill attribute checks against non-divine security.
This has
It's
nothing
it's
to do
more
with
the-
security.
it's-
It has to do with
it's the
trying to
fact that they were-
fix it.
Shut up, Magica.
It is the fact that they were under insert fathoms of
I
water
know.
here.
I know, but that's what I was also just looking up your word for it.
Alright. So,
I don't think it particularly matters.
So it's
the
this is
point
a
being,
this is just,
the GM saying, do me a roll, kind of trumps it.
Mm.
she was just saying put the effect in the chat, and I'm looking for the
I'm just saying
Effort
put the
rules from-
effect to the chat. I'm not saying do a roll.
and I'm looking for the effort rules.
I'll be back.
Really?
It must be one of those days.
It's just one of those days. Sorry.
Because that happens to him every once in a while. Where he becomes very busy.
Yeah, just looking up the rules for effort and miracles,
Mm-hmm.
so I can. It's interesting. Because this is just miracling; it's not a specific power. Though I do believe I have one in networking that also allows me to deal with that. It's networking or knowledge. I can't remember which one.
I'm just asking you to put the miracle in. So
Yeah,
that
I'll just
everybody
type
can
it out.
see it. Anyway, while he's doing that, anybody else have something to do?
I'm just making the suicide drones.
You're making oh, God. Yeah.
Alright, XD.
And now Karsa is face bombing.
DCXD. Drone controlled explosive.
Right.
High school DxD. What?
Oh, we don't go there.
Okay, so you're just making drones. You don't have to
highly
roll for
explosive.
that. You don't have to do anything. That's your thing. But something that is not your thing is a feeling. A feeling you've never had before since you became the engineer.
I'm sorry, you said that. What popped in my head is I got a feeling.
Nothing is working.
Like, nothing is working how it should, or the fact that if I'm trying to summon something, it's not working.
It's not working.
Okay, that's very, very vague.
It's supposed to be.
It is supposed to be vague. You're trying to use your power, and it doesn't work.
That's okay. Huh. Well, this isn't gonna be an issue. However, you know what? Doesn't stop me from building.
It's true. You can still build. Nothing.
However, for me to possibly even try to identify what the hell's going on,
You
I
might
am
need
probably gonna
Shiv.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. He's just Raiden thinking to himself, "Oh, that's gonna be fun. Now I get to hear him say, 'I told you so' or something."
Oh, get fucked, nerd.
Fuck it.
Well, you'll find Shiv in the lab working on the hard drives. every time one comes up dry, he slots it into something.
And what's funnier to me is the fact that Raiden just doesn't pop in like normal. No. He goes through the fucking vent. Because fuck it.
Do it live.
So imagine the Shiv's just busy working. Ryan's hiding in the vent. And just, hey Shiv.
Shiv just turns around, looks up. You are aware that I can hear what's going on in the vents, right?
Yeah. So Ryan just opens and drops down.
Is there a reason you're crawling through the vents?
Bored. I also found a couple of rooms up there. Don't know how they got in there.
Right.
I actually don't. You realize I don't have control over the Roombas on this ship pretty much. They just clean. Well, most of them do. Except for like 2 or 3 of them. I don't know where they are.
So what can I do you for?
Yeah, no. So, engineering's not working.
As in your powers aren't working?
Frighten tries spawning in a wrench. And it doesn't work.
Interesting. Well, first I'm going to posit a theory, and then I'm going to question the universe.
What is the theory that you think?
My theory, unfortunately for Raiden, loops back to Blengiel.
Could be.
You are one of Blengiel's creations. It's entirely possible that she does still have some degree of influence over her creations, whether they know it, feel it, or even accept it.
Meh.
And then I really need to move this out of this section. And then he just looks up, asks the universe, so what exactly is happening to Raiden's powers?
His head's exploding.
How do you want to propose that exactly?
Suppose the question would be, is Blangiel somehow affecting Raiden's powers from a distance?
No.
Darn.
I mean, I could have probably told you that one. Considering the fact that she's been gone long enough, the fact that some of us were actually born naturally.
Yeah, but you're one of the first.
Yeah. Still, we've been gone far enough and long enough. Farmer.
Hello.
Oh.
Fair enough.
It's not like we're sleeper agents.
You could be.
Goddamn
Lugano?
Cylons.
Carissa, we both need to. We
I
both
will
need to
warn
shut up
you now, this is not part of Godbound. Okay, so don't think that. This is part of the story. So.
Well, I may as well ask, what were you doing before your powers suddenly decided to stop engineering?
Making drones.
Shiv just pauses, pinches the bridge of his nose. I'm going to assume of the explosive and annoying variety.
And knowing for the enemies.
I'm noting that you didn't deny the explosive part.
I'm not going to deny it. Why would I deny it?
Shiv turns around in his chair and plugs in another hard drive.
In the background, you just see a Roomba going along with a claymore strapped to it.
Now, see,
Yeah,
No,
that
you made
one
that
I
last
didn't do.
Your hard drive is not working right now.
And just riding, pointing behind him. See, now that one, I didn't strap the claymore on that one. That was probably Riley, or one of the soldiers.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm just going to say that you immediately see another one following it, and it's got racing stripes painted on it.
It's about to have speed holes in it in a minute.
Mm-hmm. They happen to Roomba go faster.
Some people will understand that joke.
Just gotta paint it red. Make it go faster.
I blow up the ship.
Okay. Start a new story.
I mean, you say that, but at the very least, Riley and Korvac survive.
No, I'm exploding the ship with mental energy. And then I will grab Riley and throw her into the water. I don't care if Riley survives. They didn't make the joke. You did.
Not
Joke about speed
apologizing.
holes. He's the one that made the Warhammer reference.
You encouraged it.
Back to the story.
And my reference was a Simpsons reference. Anyway,
Yeah, I was just making drones and I can't spawn anything in, which is weird.
I mean, it's not impossible that the Thanes or some other force has other repression abilities that they can use on us. I doubt
Yeah, but-
Blangeal is the only person in the universe with it.
Yeah, but nothing really happened other than... Wait a minute. The only thing that I've been hit with that's new... Raden's gonna walk over to a ledge and just smack his arm, the arm with the gauntlet on it. He's just gonna like bash it against the corner.
Nothing happens.
Were you expecting it to come off or something? Mine doesn't
No.
come off either.
I wasn't expecting it to come off, but... I'm gonna borrow a syringe.
That's the next room over.
So he goes in, borrows a syringe, and then like just starts drawing out some of his blood.
Okay.
And then
Blood
we're gonna
radioactive.
we're gonna find someone who is at least as knowledgeable in medicine as that is not Liz currently, because she is
She's not
Not up for
all
it.
here. No.
yeah. So we're gonna find someone probably about as knowledgeable in medicine as Magicka.
That would be Kyle?
Go find Riley, the other person with the intelligence of a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Go
Riley.
find Riley. I'm gonna go find Riley.
Okay.
The
I
former
have no
cop.
idea how Riley's gonna be able to do with medicine.
I refer to the fact that I'm literally now changing my intelligence score to be a lot. Because it ain't wrong.
That and like considering mentally, I'm assuming that actually Riley actually might be the better person, because if I'm right on this judge or idea of what's going on, Riley's actually probably the better person to actually go to. So sooner or later, he's just gonna go wander around the ship finding Riley.
Okay.
How much time's passed since the last time we were doing stuff?
A day.
Right.
You could have taken a day off and gone to bed even, and gotten up the next day. I said it was downtime.
You find her in the holodeck,
Hey,
still running people through training drills.
hey, Riley. When you get a minute, you know stuff about medicine, right?
I know stuff.
Okay.
I have a sizable database.
So wait, hold on. I'm also gonna try something too. Ryan's gonna try to. No, this still won't work because that's actually part of engineering. Because, oh god, you actually completely shut down me making weapons.
I did.
Holy shit. You actually completely shut me down from completely making like
I did.
the bow and everything.
For a reason. And I know this is not part of Godbound, but it is part of the story. You are shut down for the moment.
Oh, that's crazy.
At least your primary ability is.
Your
I
primary.
mean,
The
I can
inner.
still,
You can.
I can still hit shit.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Yes. And you can still use your other words. You cannot use engineering.
AKA the word you use the most.
So, he's gonna go over to Riley. So I'm pretty sure something fucky is going on with the glove, and whatever it released inside me. I'm thinking it's the nanites. I think something's fucking going on.
Okay. What
I
do you
can't
want me to
use
do about it?
engineering.
Wow, that sounds like a you problem, buddy.
I mean, yeah, it does. To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask, see if you could just look into it, see if it actually is that. Maybe I can actually try rewiring them or something.
Out of interest, and it's probably a DM question. Does his stuff have any kind of network, like between them?
They do.
Is it enough that like me and Shiv would be able to detect it
Yes.
and potentially hack into it?
And networking is working.
Okay.
There's a joke. There's a joke to be made here, but I'm not gonna make it.
What about network working?
No. But I'm not gonna say what the joke I might make is.
Then why bring it
Still
up?
gonna get, I'm still gonna get slapped for it regardless if I do make it.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm just gonna slap you anyway.
Verbally slapped. Okay.
Yep.
Just laugh by you refer to jokes and waste everyone's time for something you're not even gonna say.
I mean, you missed it earlier when alternate universe Cormac blew up the ship for us making a Warhammer reference.
Understandable response.
Hey,
Carry on,
hey,
soldier.
right.
hey,
So-
I regret nothing on making that.
Right. I'm going to task a bunch of my my Legion copies
Hmm?
on basically trying to hack whatever the system is that his stuff's using to communicate amongst itself, and like try and run like an analysis on it. See if I can figure out like what functions are there, what is it trying to do. Maybe see if I can find them an admin access or something.
Okay. The situation is that the glove itself was made using engineering. It is not working either.
I'm really struggling to make a Viagra joke right now. It turns out it's just too hard.
Who dropped?
I know you guys are struggling with the idea that this is Godbound and this is not from Godbound. But there is a reason why I'm doing it.
I'm not really struggling with it.
Okay.
It's prophecy time.
Welcome back.
Nothing happened.
So yeah,
Ignore me.
would you like a roll for this
Sure.
to get stuff? Because I will
Yeah,
I'll smack
can
you
do it.
one with an intelligence roll.
All right. What are you
14
trying to get out
versus
of it?
2. Basically just try to find out why exactly is it not responding? Because to the best of my knowledge, essentially when it comes to Cormac, myself, and Shiv, essentially we discovered our artifacts, we picked them up, we bind to them, and they just work.
Two things are happening with the glove right now. One, it is not working at all. And two, it was made by a word. And that word is not working.
I mean, I'd have to assume that all artifacts are to a degree made by a word.
Yes, but this is a paragon of a word.
What do you mean by paragon?
Meaning it actually has magic in it that dealt with engineering. And it is the epitome of that word right now. That seems to be fucked up.
So would I get the impression that it's the gauntlet itself is suppressing his ability?
No.
Hmm.
It, by all chances, should be working. It is not.
Well, I'm going to casually reach an arm out, I'm going to pat Raiden on the shoulder, and I'm going to look at him dead serious and be like, I'm sorry, dude, as I whip out a circular saw, I
Wait,
think
what?
we're going to have to amputate.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to laugh. Right. And I will explain as best I can what you said there. It's not, this isn't actually shutting down your ability. I don't know, maybe it's superseding it?
Could be.
Like, I don't know, maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe you need like more willpower to force it to work for you? I do find it interesting that you're not able to take it off, considering she'll literally just tap a spot on her neck and remove a chip, which is her artifact.
Yeah, it should be able to. It does not come off. It will not come off.
You should just be able to do that. I mean, Shiv can put his down. I'm pretty sure if I'm pretty sure when Cormac's off testing the soundproof stuff, I'm pretty sure he takes his off. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. And
I was aware Shiv's doesn't come off either. Admittedly, he's also never tried.
Yours was actually fused inside you, Shiv.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Was his, wait a minute, was his not the 8-ball?
His was the 8-ball, but it was
His was
fused
the
into
glove
his
with the
hand.
8-ball on it.
I
His
thought he
hand.
just carried it.
No, he did eventually put it on
Oh.
before they went off-world.
Oh, so he's actually got a Logan's Run crystal.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right. Okay, so that just means I have to kill him in 30 years. Got it. Yeah, see, when your artifact turns red, oh, you're going to carousel, mate.
No.
Not if I run!
But okay. I'm hoping I'm doing this right, Cervantes. You asked me to do this.
I mean, I'll set some of them to just continue try to analyze the stuff and figure out why it's not responding to them.
See,
Okay.
like out of character, the only thing that popped in my head is your level is too low to equip this item.
Honestly, that's what comes into my mind.
Yeah, actually.
That
That could be a possibility.
Oh, dude, you know what it is? You need to two-hand it because your stats aren't high enough.
Dark Souls reference. I love it. Well, I mean, if that's the case, maybe I can tinker with it and, like, level it down or just give me, like, admin access to it or something.
Oh, as I say, I've got some of the Legion. Try to see if they can run that down for you. I would hazard being very careful because it's likely connecting to your nervous system. And trust me when I say your entire nervous system deciding to make you feel like you're on fire, not fun.
I mean, I guess I don't.
Emotions to the large amount of replacement parts.
I get that. It's just I don't really know what it's like to be on fire. I've never really been caught on fire before. I mean, I've been burned every now and then when I was working on some stuff, but I guess that's similar.
Well, I mean, just like, imagine the probably one of the most intense pains you can have, and then just imagine that all over constant and you can't get away from it. Incineration isn't fun.
Doesn't sound it.
No, especially not when it's including a concussive blast that throws you out of a building.
Now, see, I know what that feels like. Concussive part.
But did it kill you?
No, it didn't, but I know what it feels like.
Well, until you get killed in an explosive blast, I'll have one up on you.
Fair. So Raiden's just gonna like go sit in the corner, and like.
Why
he was gonna
don't?
spawn in like I was gonna spawn in something like, wait, God
You can't
damn it,
spawn
I can't.
anything.
I know, it's just like, wait, I was gonna like spawn. I was gonna get like a microscope, check on the blood sample I got. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't.
You can't.
Fuck.
Oh, that's
The
absolutely
word
terrible.
of engineering is not working.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
absolutely terrible when you can't do the thing.
That came
She'll
so natural.
She'll pat Raiden on the head, nice and gentle, like, oh, there. Let's go over to medical. We have the technology, you know.
Right? It's just, but it's so natural now, and I can't do it. God damn. So that's where Raiden's gonna go. Is he's gonna head to the medical wing.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to give him, like, the fireman carry because he's just wallowing in his self-pity right
Oh
now.
no, Raiden's actually following.
All
Slower
right.
than usual, but he's still following.
You're following. Okay.
Yeah, we'll take Raiden over to the proper medical labs, as opposed to the other lab room that Shiv's monopolizing. Go and find the equipment.
Okay.
I love the
Which,
fact that
strictly
pretty much
speaking, I could probably make that myself because it would be easy for him, but I'm not going to be that much a dick.
Again, any engineering is not working.
No, what I'm saying is anything that qualifies as easy for him, I literally have an ability that allows me to do that. I
think what she's trying to say is you can't do it either at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you never mentioned anything about that. That it's an AoE effect, right? Well, we're definitely going to be sticking his arm out the window. we're going to Snowpiercer him now.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, man. The arm's got to go. If you're messing with everyone else. So yeah, we'll head into the labs and check out what's there.
I mean, to be fair, even then, that means Shiv's spawning in material wouldn't work either.
Exactly. No
Luckily,
spawning.
he did that. Luckily, he did that last night.
Nothing you spawn in works.
Hmm. Well, at any
Oh,
rate,
that
at
means-
least he's got.
None of your
Well-
tech is working.
I mean, on the upside, at least it means that anything that I've tried and salvaged, it's not getting completely fried by something that isn't working.
Oh, it's not going to get fried because you salvaged it using the word time. It's just not going to work.
It's the fact that everything that's been artificially, I guess it'd be artificially
Created.
something at
Spawned
this point. Yeah,
Created is the word you're looking for.
yeah, that works.
It's not
So
working.
yeah, we're going to go and find the lab equipment, and we're going to CSI the hell out of his blood.
Okay.
Enhance again.
And while they're doing that and needing it, Raiden's just gonna build Shiv a small computer right quick. Like with just some of the spare parts that the drones are bringing in.
Okay, so you're building it
What?
the normal
Why
way.
do you need to build a computer?
Because Shiv's computers that he spawned in don't work.
He's in a lab.
He's in a lab.
Yeah, but I did spawn in like, what was it?
Yeah,
Half
you spawned in
ton.
a couple of extra things. You probably got like, you know, particle collider that we threw out the airlock when we discovered that you made it.
Okay, why would I build a particle collider? That's how you blow up.
I would.
Exactly, that's the argument right there. Because Raiden would when he's bored.
Exactly. I
Yeah, but
actually
he
would do
enjoys
something
the
like that when bored.
explosions.
I mean, the point is, you're in a lab which has equipment.
Fair.
Yeah,
So
But
do
it's just getting
do,
it's
do
giving
we
something Raiden
discover
to do.
anything with the blood?
No, it's just normal.
So there's no nanites in the blood?
No.
Huh.
it does, however, set off every Geiger counter.
The
Well, I
only,
mean, there's
the
no
only
question,
place
does it?
where you find the nanites will be on his glove.
All right, out of random interest, I'm going to basically make a blade, right? Because I can through my word of sword.
Through the word sword, you can.
And because this is made out of nanotech, as I have always represented all of my sword stuff, I'm going to touch it against his gauntlet. Do we implode?
No.
Damn. Sorry, guys. I was hoping to end the campaign early.
But does the sword start getting like just not being eaten away, but like
I mean, is there any reaction?
disassembling itself?
No. No reaction.
What
Hmm.
the fuck?
I'm just going to mention here, if you believe that you've dropped some kind of hint, I'm not getting it.
Oh, the hint has been given to you guys several months ago.
Well, I don't remember what happened yesterday.
I know.
You played Half-Life Alex.
I would
Did
suggest,
I don't know. I don't think
to
you're
make it
trustworthy.
easier, I would suggest either seeing the other people or going to Shiv and asking for another inquiry.
I don't know. I mean, it's his arm.
I'm very quite attached to it. Thanks.
I just look at
Are you
Riley and
saying
be
me
like,
that when push comes to shove, you're not willing to lend a hand?
God, dude.
Facts, blow up the ship.
technically speaking, I could make a hand out of nanites. It qualifies as a melee weapon.
I'm in pain and I make jokes to hide it.
I'm sorry that you're in pain. I really am.
That sucks. Sorry to hear that, man.
I tried to lay back down and I can't get to sleep, so I figured, fuck it, I may as well just suffer here.
Suffering with friends is fun.
Fucking
I
evolve.
I understand the struggling. I've already given you my suggestion.
Go see either Shiv or the others.
Yep.
Well, here's an idea. And this is Riley saying this in character. Like, Cormac can see stuff to do with the abilities we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe he can help.
And then there's also like Kaya's got her like life powers. I'm not exactly sure what she exactly can do, but I don't know, maybe she could possibly help you like integrate with it or something.
Possible. I mean, yeah, maybe.
I mean, shit, what's the worst that could happen? Neither is able to help you. And then
Yeah.
you're literally back where you are right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, though I am kind of curious on something. I wonder
What's
if
that?
someone else can do something, because he's gonna pull out a small little poker chip out of his pocket,
Okay.
and he's gonna place it on the glove as the poker chip turns into Widow.
It does not.
Huh.
As
Even
in he
Widow-
places it, and rather than like unfolding into the little robot, it just stays as the chip.
Yep.
What? Okay, the fuck?
Dumplings. Sorry, ignore me. I dropped.
He's gonna poke the chip. Okay, that is Widow, but what the fuck?
Out of interest, if I take the chip off the gauntlet and just hold it in my hand, is it able to do its thing?
Nope. It stays as chip.
That's mildly concerning.
Yeah, she'll hand you back, Widow. Yeah, okay, that seems like you have a full-on suppression field going on.
Then yeah, no, he's gonna try to find Cormac then, I guess.
Okay.
It's like he's like, okay, after seeing Widow's not working, yeah, that's mildly concerning then.
Considering that you literally went through hell to make that.
Yeah,
And your blood is in it.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It would be why it's not working. Because it would be
That wouldn't
intrinsically
explain why
linked with
Shiv's
him.
spawn shit isn't working.
Well, in terms of Widow, in theory, wouldn't qualify as the same thing as being like created because it was created before. It could be the intrinsic link with Raiden is meaning that it's suppressed. And to be fair, I have a feeling that I may be using the word suppressed, and that's not what Cursa intends.
I'm not exactly sure how to say it otherwise than suppressed.
We just know that Blengiel isn't involved.
It is not Glengeal.
So Raiden's just gonna wander around the shit. Well, not really.
I mean, to be
Mhm,
fair,
just
I
call
would
in.
take like a millisecond to tell you roughly where they are, if any of my people are remotely aware of where they are.
They will know.
They will know, and they will be scarred. Because
Although,
of
one more thing, Riley. If anybody is doing any type of engineering whatsoever, any repairs, they're not working either.
Like, what about like normal repairs? Like, that's not like doing like fixing like a regular item or something like that.
You can't
The
fix
item's
it.
not working.
Nothing's fixable.
Oh.
Okay, guess what? I have no idea what anime you're referencing, but
Not
straight up, if this problem is not solved in 6 hours, you are being spaced.
That is completely fine with me.
Shiv gets a thought in his head. Because you gotta remember, he's connected to the network as well. He can hear, see things around the ship if he really wants to. I think I haven't thought about what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, spill.
Do you
A
talk to us
celestial
now?
is running loose.
Huh?
A celestial is running loose, looking for a host. Remember, it was said that the last time Death was looking for
Yeah.
a host on an entire localized planet, nobody could die.
That was the last time one was killed.
Yes.
However, I would raise you the concept that, as far as I'm aware, the word still works.
And if it's engineering based, then that's the builder, and she's still quite alive as far as I'm aware.
That's a fair point. Shiv will take out his tablet. Is Safi present by any chance? Because this is the tablet that's connected to his website. It's just the one he's been carrying around the entire fucking time.
Yes, Safi is around.
I just imagine because you pull it up, you just see Safi sitting on top of a Roomba just going across the screen.
Oh right, you hacked the fucking website.
Yeah, I put a Roomba on it.
The little circular fox emoji is just riding on a Roomba. God damn it! Now I've got that
I mean,
image in my head.
how
Thanks.
else are you going to clean up all your cookies?
Exactly, it does cleaning. And ever since actually riding
What,
actually
once
hacked,
again, I
noticed it
once
runs
again I
faster.
created it. Once again, I create an alternate universe where I blow up the ship.
Wait, don't. You're not strong enough to destroy my ship.
What a bet!
I will jettison your corpse.
It's a good
Anyway, moving
response.
on.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like that's like the perfect
But-
Ignis response. I will remove your remains when I'm done.
Anyway, Shiv will start editing the website because
Just
saying
do
things
whatever you
aloud
were going to
really
do.
ever works. He changes the title of the top bits to Builder ?
Okay.
She's going to respond, "No, you," with an image of an Uno card. Because Builder ? Is super ultra vague and doesn't mean anything.
What are you trying to get from the builder?
See if see if anything's happened to them. Because if anybody would know, it'd be Safi.
You will get a message back saying a celestial is running muck.
I was afraid of that. Yeah, Shiv will just hand them the tablet. Seems that either the gargoyle is dead or somebody separated the celestial known as the Builder from the gargoyle.
Well, how's this for a concept? Do you know either of those things to be more than 1% a chance? Or are you just grasping at straws?
Here,
Well-
let me see the tablet right quick. He's gonna sit down with it, and he's actually gonna type
Shivel.
in a full message to Safi. So Ryan's also gonna quickly do like a little explanation of like what the hell's going on. Like engineering, like the entire thing of engineering is not working.
The builder never had the word engineering.
Son of a bitch.
Means, oh, yep. Shiv will turn around.
Ryan's
What?
gonna look at his glove.
You know who did?
Who?
Most likely.
Yeah,
Have
but he was
a
the
celestial
bear.
touch them.
Who?
The other person who had the word of engineering.
Say the name.
Willis.
Willis.
No, he had
was the bear.
madness.
They could have multiple ones.
How many words do you have?
He could have both. That is entirely unfair if he's running around with like 17 celestials. That's just bullshit.
He did not have madness. That was not a celestial.
Okay, so hold on.
Well, then why do we care if we murder
Ryan's
him?
gonna message Safi.
Hold on, that
Okay,
was
what
the
is the
express
bear?
reason for not murdering him, as it would release the power of madness. Not it would release the power of engineering.
We told that his followers would probably go mad in a wave of madness.
That is
We were
what-
also
yes.
told that something. We were also told that something would be released if we killed him. That's why death was there.
I don't remember it being specific and like what was released. I just remember it being said that there would be dire consequence.
Mhm.
Right.
I swear I had Shiv ask if Willis was a celestial,
You did.
like flat out, and got a yes.
You did.
Yeah.
There you go, Nav or Riley.
Ryan's gonna message
So I
Safi.
mean, is the
It's the bear.
implication of this that he's dead then?
Yes.
Or is at
Although,
least dead.
I guess his dudes weren't that good at reviving people.
Or they just haven't got to it yet. I didn't see.
Safi herself should be dead if it weren't for the celestial that had attached her.
But yeah, no, like Ryan's gonna. What was that? When you said yes, was that to everyone else, or was it also toward my comment?
What was your comment again?
Ryan's gonna message Safi. It's the bear, isn't it?
Yes. And it's going to be looking for you.
Well,
Oh, good.
find Cormac because he can see the shit.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but he's the only one
Shiv
who
will,
can.
Shiv will ask Riley for intercom permissions.
And so
No.
who are you going to talk to, and what are you going to say?
Cormac. And say we've got
Oh,
a
good,
celestial
yes.
potentially incoming.
Oh, good. Yes, you can speak to him on the intercom and make him angry enough to kill you. Cool.
You say that like I needed help.
Well, you're the one asking for intercom permission.
You're the one that's consistently blocking me from doing shit. Shiv will just call over the intercom. Hey, fair word of warning, Cormac. We potentially have a celestial heading our way. Or specifically, the entity.
Well, that means I suppose I should get this training session done now, I suppose. Well, what do you want me to do about it?
I'm just warning you.
Okay.
Because we've just been told it's potentially coming for Raiden.
Well, all you have to do is say no, and then they can go fuck itself.
Yeah, well, don't break anything, just fair word of warning, you can't fix it.
Ryan's gonna look at his glove, and then look up. Get out of here, you spooky bitch!
Is he already going insane?
What,
Oh
Raiden?
no, I'm fine.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, Raylo will just chime in. No more insane than normal right now.
Okay. Click.
This is the imagery of Ryan looking up. Come out of here, you spooky bitch! You know what? Tired of this? I want my shit working.
Hmm.
Fucking widow. Goddamn, stuck in coin mode.
I'm just gonna sit in a chair, put my feet up, look at the rest of the present PCs. What
Mhm.
the fuck you want to do about it then?
We'll find that sumbitch.
And how
I
you gonna
mean-
do that?
Keep taunting it.
You're telling
Just
me
gotta-
to get out of there?
Yeah, just kind of like Riley looking up at the ceiling on one corner and then across to the other one, like, I think you're gonna have to shout a little bit harder because I have a feeling it's not right here. I mean, shit, maybe it is. I don't know.
I mean, Willis did pretty much die pretty close to us, so I imagine it's at least pretty fucking close by, or it can teleport or some shit. If it can't, then it's a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, to be fair, can you teleport?
Not yet.
Right. Well, following this logical line, and she's going to be leaning forward, doing the like hand roll of continue the thought.
I hate you sometimes, you know that?
I know.
Just only sometimes.
She'll make a
You're-
little
you're a fun
heart.
person to be
She'll
around.
make a little heart shape with her fingers.
Shiv will just get back to work.
So at that point, Raiden's just gonna go back to the engine, instead of going back to the engine
Shiv,
room.
quick question: have you found anything on those drives?
Shiv will go and plug one into to one of the computers that was already here, since his tower isn't presently working,
Okay. Do that.
and just start running
Since this was
Every-
not made by the word of engineering, you will start seeing
quite a lot of porn.
no. Although porn is found on it.
Okay, now what we need to know is how kinky is the porn?
It is all
Is
the
it,
kinky.
is it messed up enough to make Shiv want to punch his cousin?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
was-
So we found a dump of several shock sites. Awesome.
For those who don't know the story,
No
my
one
brother,
cares
when we
right
were
now.
like,
No one cares right now.
I would tell that after, Gabe.
Yeah, please. Wait
Oh,
for
fair enough.
that.
well, Shiv will look for anything that seems incriminating that isn't porn.
Alright, so
Okay.
what exactly are you looking for? Because I'm trying to be clear.
Plans, designs, an evil,
Alright, well,
an evil
the
folder
des-
just named moi.
Plans.
Wait, an evil folder named what?
Mwahaha!
Oh,
You know, evil laugh.
No, that would not be there. What is there is stuff about the mining facility. You will find that they were using, of course, the crystals for charges. They were also making them into things that they could use in the future. So it's not just for there, but they were trying to bring them to get them. You will also know that they were trying to extract a crystal from a celestial shard from the ground.
Hmm.
They were also looking for metals as well. That's what they were going to use some of the charges for. So they were not just mining that area for charges and for the crystal, but they were also mining it for metals too.
Do I find reference to any other mining facilities?
You do.
Shiv will make a quick map and text it to Ignis.
You find
With
two
a-
others
with-
that are on this planet.
With a header of, here's shit to fuck up.
Ignis will go find Shiv.
My dude, you are preoccupied.
Am I?
You have a training session to witness.
Oh, is that the same day? Got it.
Yep.
Sorry, I got a little bit iffy on the timeline.
Yeah, everybody did. That's why I sent you the thing of like it's been a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I said it was downtime, so yeah.
Like that call came through the intercom like while the training session was like starting. That's why Cora was like, okay. What do we do about it?
Alright, fair enough. Ignis will send a message saying he'll come find you later today.
Shiv will send a message back that says, "There are more mining facilities," with a giant grinning face.
Dude, he's added more map markers to you. He is just your Skyrim narrator. Don't listen to him.
A settlement
Hey,
edition
he's
trouble. I
now
need to mark it on
official.
your map.
Yeah, you're now officially the side quest giver.
Honestly, I
Okay.
may as well be.
Does the map correlate to Vepo?
Yes.
The two do.
Interesting.
Yes, they are still on
It
there.
just kind of like raised an eyebrow because the sirens were very adamant that there was only the one facility.
They only know of the one.
Remember that thing?
Fair enough.
Remember that plan we were having of like, man, we'll just have Raiden go to the other side of the planet. There's no way that they have a presence over there.
They in
Fair
fact have a
enough.
presence over there. Ryan's gonna cause some shit.
You're not going to decimate an entire planet.
Well, I mean,
No,
he can't do it. He can't do anything right now.
I'm
I
talking
can-
about when he can. Like, no, you're getting the spray bottle, Raiden. I'm gonna bounce it off your head.
You do know there are innocent people or innocent creatures on
kill
that planet, so you
people.
destroy it, you are genociding.
You're gonna kill people.
Innocence is humanity's greatest lie.
I thought it was. Wait, I thought it was redemption.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So, other things that you will get is
I'm just gonna
what
touch my tongue.
percentage the crystals are in. You will get the warning they are unstable. That they will, if jarred too much, may blow up in your face. And that they are looking for a way to stabilize them.
Hmm.
Also, because this mining facility is, or was on the same spot where Blinchiel's base was, or one of the bases, you will know that it did have information about the base itself.
Destroyed.
Which is just, the base has already been destroyed, but according to that, it was not yet. So, they had not been notified of the change. At least not on the plans.
We're talking about another base that's at a different location.
No, I'm talking about the base you guys blew up already.
But you're saying that he got other mining locations.
Those two still exist.
Right.
Yes.
But the base was on the plans as well, and it's no longer in existence.
Right, the thing that got blown up already, we now know where it is. Perfect.
Exactly.
I go to the gunnery deck and we bombard the site. Oh wait, that's right, it's already gone.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Depends, if it's on the plans, we probably know it.
trying to think if you would.
Is it in the plans? Would it be in the plans?
Not those plans.
Like, Shiv's got God knows how many hard drives Korvac extracted.
A whole bag worth.
Yeah.
That-
I'm just thinking, would you even know about it? Yeah, you would. You would know about, well, it's already destroyed, but you would know about the God Machine and, the plans to use it.
Yeah, we
And
you
definitely
were
already
you
know
were-
about it. And
you
the
already-
reason that I know that is because I've heard you say those words before.
Mhm.
And the fact that I'm remembering it means it happened recently.
Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
like
So
5 or 6 sessions
you
ago.
already know about, you already know. Well, I'm just saying he found this information again only on the hard drive to
So a lot
confirm.
of this hard drive is just reiterating a bunch of information we already know.
Yes, but other people who are listening to this do not probably maybe have not seen every single one of the episodes.
Well, they should.
They should.
Because then
they
they'd be true
definitely
fans.
should. And they should go
If
to
you
my
haven't
YouTube
watched-
and do
Yeah,
so.
if you haven't watched every episode at least 3 times, you're not a true fan.
Greetings, true believers. No, wait, that's Marvel.
So
No, you cannot. They cannot call the term true believers.
you would definitely know about the plans. You would know about the plan that what they were using the God Machine for to create new creatures. You would know about the cloning machine.
Used to create new creatures.
You would also know about the cloning machine had created or recreated Mitchell Graves recently.
So some of those things that were up top were potentially some of his template,
Yes.
which I am now realizing means that not only are Mitchell Graves and Blengiel willing to work together, but Blengiel, bizarrely enough, knows next to nothing about making her own things.
Correct.
I mean, to be fair, what do you
Explain
know
what-
about how microwaves work?
Just the principle, personally.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point. You get a machine and you know how the machine works. You don't actually know how the machine does what it does. You know how to work the machine. So if they've
Right.
effectively got a machine that you put a bunch of bio goop in the slot and then you beep boop boop into, I don't know, you type in the word Thane in brackets Mitchell and hit execute, and then out pops a Graves Thane. I mean, that's all you really need to know, isn't it?
So it's like a 3D printer.
That's exactly how I'm picturing it.
Oh,
So-
Yeah.
wait. Hold on. It looks exactly like the machine from fucking Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, literally just comes in with the little robot arms, builds you up in like little slices.
Kind.
Yeah,
I'll go with that. Yeah. I'll go with that.
I can see it.
Mhm.
I can see it. Now the question is, do you get the erotic bandage outfit?
Oh, I've been wearing that on some of my characters in the past.
I'm glad you specified it was your characters. I was about to be like,
No, not on me. You know me.
We
You know
also
how
explained it in our, like,
you
first
know how
Opus,
modest I
Yeah.
am. You've been here. You know exactly.
the last time I saw you was in public, and I highly doubt you would have wore that in public. I don't know what you wear at home. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, what you and your husband get up to, you know, like again, blink 3 times if you're in danger.
He's not here.
Yeah, but I guarantee when
I
he
mean-
hears this, he's probably going to immediately think blink, blink, blink.
I mean, considering that we hear that we know you squashed your family.
Gosh.
No,
dang
she beats her
them.
family.
I do
And I
not
got the
do
proof. I got the
either.
proof. I got the proof.
No.
Yep.
All right, back to what we were trying to do. You guys have definitely derailed me today.
Good.
That's what we're
How-
good at.
We
How did I
derail
get
you every day
derailed? How did I get derailed so
And
badly
I'll do it
today?
again.
because you said you're having an off day.
I am
Because
having
it's
an
the
off
fuckery.
day.
Yeah.
I am most definitely having an off day.
So yeah, we've got all the information regarding that stuff.
Yeah, so you know that there are two mining facilities that are still in existence. You do know about what they were planning on doing with the base. And yes, it was going to become like a military base where they were creating all these creatures and then they were going to send these creatures against people.
Yeah, Shiv at this point just starts making card notes of this stuff,
Yeah.
on the Virtua paper.
You also know that there is a facility, or yeah, it's still existing. There is one facility over by the other mining bases that is being used to do something similar to the Mixus-Ups.
Okay, so they're making mix of Sams.
That it is they're basically using animals and matching it up with human
Are they trying to
DNA
weaponize
to
cat
try
girls?
to weaponize creatures.
They're gonna try and weaponize the cat girls.
Dude, that's the easiest thing ever. You just make them sexier, and then you just program them to take care of everybody's needs. Humanity will eventually die out through laziness.
So you do know
I
that.
mean, to be fair, you could do that easier with just sex bots.
Why not both?
You do see porn, and the porn is very, very. Well, let's just not go into it.
Wait, you brought it up this time.
Yeah,
Tentacles
you
even.
brought it up. We need details.
Tentacles. Tentacles.
Oh,
Ooh.
Tentacles.
and you just stated like
I
it
mean,
was
that's kind
super
of
creepy
vanilla.
and fetish it, and then I'm like, modern day, that's kind of just normal at this point.
And it is.
Nah, you know what it is, right? The entire folder is like the really kinky stuff. It's AI generated porn that it has all of the bad tags, like, you know, bad anatomy, too many fingers, weird eyes, all of that stuff.
Oh, that would be true.
They're underwater. There's not much for them to do.
But apparently
Yeah,
get off.
they've got a really bad AI for generating porn.
And you do know that they've been recreating the sea goblins. They've been making those. You destroyed that machine as well. So,
Oh damn, you broke the sea goblin 3D printer.
yes, you did.
Oh man.
So they're no longer able to be rebuilt at this
Oh
moment.
man, they'll just have to procreate like normal, regular entities. I was about to
You
say
also
people, but they're
know
not
that
exactly people.
that the sea goblin, because you were looking on your hard drive, the mixture is definitely siren DNA.
Hmm.
And amphibians.
So they could probably live above water, just not for very long. Because nobody's told Shiv about the frickin' creatures in any great detail.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. What did I just see? Brian was wandering around the cargo bay, just building a little wind-up car, since there isn't much he can do. You're trying to build. Build! The word is build.
No, he can make something out of like generic stuff that he finds.
True.
Like
Yeah.
the last 8 hours has been him trying to find like the 3 screws that he needs.
The party pulls together their efforts and give him a Lego set.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh.
100%. Yeah, I think
Sir?
right now that might be an impossible Great Dominion task.
Sir, this is a military vessel. We don't have Legos. We
Yeah,
only have
I
Mega
mean-
Blocks.
I mean, the whole thing is you're probably going to have to go to the mess hall to find the Legos and the crayons.
Mega Blocks, not Legos.
Oh no, if you need to find the crayons, just go to wherever the Marines are.
The mess hall.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, see, so Ryden, if you need any crayons for drawing out plans, go to the mess hall. That's where we cook them.
You might have to extract them from somebody's nose, but
Yeah. You'll find some guy there just chewing on a box like "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And then you'll probably have to encode Shiv to get a translation of marine to human.
with the sea goblins, they have amphibian DNA. You know, frogs can go can change their sexes in a single sex environment, so you know life will find a way.
God damn it!
One big pile of shit.
I've seen that movie
I
so many
knew
times,
you were
I've got
going
the
for
tattoo
that.
for it.
As soon as you started saying
wait,
that, I
which
knew
movie?
what you were doing.
Jurassic Park. What?
Muppet.
Oh
No, actually, hold on.
Nope, he's gonna die.
Contain your rage for one moment. I'm gonna make it even worse. He has never seen Jurassic Park ever.
No, that's why I'm going to hurt him.
Wait,
all right,
Shiv, you've never seen Jurassic Park.
Not start to finish.
Wow.
The fuck is wrong with you, my guy?
Okay,
What isn't
Okay.
wrong with me?
all right. Nightmare, you're gonna be my stop on the way up to Shiv, and then I'm gonna stay at your house for night. And I'm gonna pick you up, and we're gonna go to Shiv.
Fuck yeah.
And you're gonna beat him up, but while making him watch Jurassic Park.
No,
Clark, You
we're
want to
gonna
know the
put-
worst part? You want to know the worst part?
Baby.
you own it, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna knock out Shiv. We're gonna pay for an international flight, put him on the plane, get him over to where Riley's at, and then we're all gonna jump him.
I see it. Yep, let's do it. Come on.
I also have a copy of the book.
I mean, to be fair, you could
What was
remove
that?
like every second page for the book and not miss much.
You would not have a problem with understanding this if what's going on if you did not. I mean, if you knew about Jurassic Park,
I
because
mean,
it does seem like that's exactly what she's kind of doing.
I've got all the movies. I've read both books.
Yeah.
I even got a tattoo of it, of the logo.
I mean, why do you have
Fairly
a
right.
tattoo
I
of
have
the
a
logo?
Because I like the movies.
You liked him that much? Wow.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
dinosaurs.
But yeah, so
Dino
it does.
DNA.
It does seem like that kind of thing is going on with other animals other than
So is that to say
dinosaurs.
when Cormac and Ignis happened upon the area, they were just like standing on a hilltop, like they do move in crowds.
No, they do. No, we looked at it and said they do die in herds.
Oh man.
And Raiden is one of the new eggs that has hatched by the new direction.
Oh God.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's perfect because it turns Blangeal having been the creator of his race.
God damn it, Glenn John.
She now has that whole thing of I was there for the birth of every one of them.
I told you she was Dr. Moreau, or John is a good one for it too.
He-
John Hammond.
She spared no expense, except for enough to stop us.
Yeah, except all the expenses that were clearly spared. Oh man.
I've
That's
said it for
perfect.
years that
Karsa.
Blanchio was Dr. Moreau.
See, this is where I'm going to cause some fuckery later on down the road. I swear to God, I'm going to make a robot raptor.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with this. I fully
I'm going
support
to
you.
make
in
a
your
pack of robot
endeavor.
raptors, and then specifically one of them, because I loved that version so much. It's gonna be the Indo raptor,
Oh no.
because just purely how terrifying that thing was. I mean, to be hey, be happy. Be happy that the Carnos in the movies weren't actually book accurate. Book accurate Carnos can camouflage.
So, in response, now that you know that kind of my inspiration was Jurassic Park
Dr. Moreau.
and Dr. Moreau, what do you think of that?
I mean,
I swear to
I
God,
knew
if
the
I find a
Dr. Moreau
Megalodon, I'm
part.
keeping it.
I mean, neither of those stories worked out well for either of those two.
This is true. This is true.
I
Anyway,
swear, once I learn Dwarven magic to shrink shit, I'm making a Megalodon.
No, because you don't have the word of genetic engineering. You have mechanical engineering.
I'm gonna make a robot one.
all right.
I'm just gonna happen to build it around bones.
No, because then you're just stealing was it Empire or whatever.
Mechagodzilla, technically.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Okay.
it was like
That film
it
looked
2002?
cool, but was bad.
2002. Yeah, it was 2002 Mechagodzilla. 'Cause
Riley,
they used the bones.
Whack.
because I'm getting back into the story.
What's up?
You notice, or actually, one of your people notices that the Thane ship has left.
What, the Jurgen ship?
The
Yeah.
Jurgen ship has left.
Oh, that fucker owed me a conversation. Oh, that little bitch.
You could stop him. I mean,
I can't. I'm not in the area.
yeah.
I mean, were you determined to speak to him?
I didn't tell anybody about it, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Fair.
But I told
Alright,
Jurgen, and now he's bailing. Oh, you
yeah.
fucker.
Yeah, what
Um,
dick? All right, well, I'll just
And
like
heading towards where that the derelict ship was.
so he's not leaving. He's he's doing a tactical reposition to the bathroom where Willis's ship got wrecked.
To the edge of the fucking galaxy.
No, not to the edge of the galaxy. This is a solar system ship. We are not on galactic scales yet.
He has currently left the solar system, or he
Right,
is
well
leaving
then he's
the solar system.
he's not heading to that ship then, which is firmly within the solar system.
But no, he is heading to that one. It was just outside the solar system, and going to it right now.
I thought they were orbiting a nearby planet.
No.
No,
They never even made it to the last planet in the system.
yeah, nearby, but not. So they're heading that direction towards that derelict ship. In the
All right,
meantime,
well, I
you guys are.
I have some people run a predictive course on where his ship is going, and I will inform the other PCs that Jurgen's ship is appears to be on an escape trajectory from Scorpio.
Escape directory.
I mean,
That is how you leave
Yeah.
a system. You go into an escape trajectory.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That is literally it. You're talking to a KSP player.
True.
Wait, huh?
What?
Do you have a problem with Kerbal Space Program?
Yeah, if you're gonna list it as a scientific resource.
No. Actually, what I was going to say there is, it is a useful thing for understanding the concepts. The better way is that it introduces you to a bunch of concepts and gives you the names of them so that you can go and Google them and find out what they actually mean.
They are heading to the gate that takes them out to the next solar system.
Would you be happier if I said I was an Arbiter player?
I don't know, maybe. Never heard of it. Doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I know this will shock you, but it's highly unlikely I would be working for NASA.
Okay.
All right.
It's the fact that you listed the Kerbals, the little fucking yellow dipshits.
Well, they're green.
Whatever. Never played it.
The
Wait,
point,
they're green?
the point being, yes, they are green, you muppet. The point being that as a space simulation of how vehicles and stuff acts in terms of, space trajectories and shit, it's actually quite informative.
Anyway, they're heading out for the time being. So you guys have a reprieve.
In the process of that, they weren't doing anything.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, if they're setting up to rendezvous with with that wreck, I mean, generally speaking, it's not like we're going to do anything about it.
mm-hmm.
As I say, I'll simply inform the other PCs that they're away out there.
Does anybody do anything about that information?
Well, if you listen to the response from Cormac, the ship will slightly rock, and you'll hear an explosion and be like, "I'm busy."
Don't break. We can't fix it at
Well,
the
I mean,
moment.
Well, this is why it wouldn't come through as a voice message. It would literally be a text.
I know, but then you get that
So-
back.
Yeah, so it's like literally you pick up and look at your phone when you feel like it.
Let's just cut to the training program because we just keep interrupting it.
This is true. We are. Actually, give me just a couple of minutes, and then we will definitely.
I mean, I was actually going to suggest that, considering I doubt there's anything else we can actually do in regards to Raiden's impotence issue right now.
True.
We could find him a nice female mixes him.
That's not going to deal with his current impotency. He is not potent.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the restroom. Give you guys a couple of minutes. Then I'm gonna be right back to tell you all about whatever that training is.
Oh,
Okay.
Carson, you'll be able to relax. I'll take care of that.
Hey, you go ahead. Start.
Well, no, I need to wait for you to come back.
You need to, so you can die laughing.
But here's the thing: have you guys considered changing all the lights on Raiden's gauntlet to blue?
No, because we'd have to change the bulbs.
Well, then maybe that's why they're not working. You gotta put the blue bulbs in.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Viagra.
Oh,
Well, actually,
right.
Blue Chew, but it's close enough.
Mm.
The little blue pill is generally what it's referred to for boner meds. Yes, now we're being
Well.
crass.
I'm sorry, I actually just like that term, boner meds. See, back in the day, playing GTA Online with a buddy, we figured out that the best way to make money for your criminal enterprise is actually medicines. And we just had this running joke that it was all just boxes of Viagra. So it was just, I gotta go sell some dick pills.
I mean, isn't one of the
boner meds would have been
medicines
funnier.
isn't one of the medicines in GTA called bull shark testosterone or something like that?
Yes.
Because that's a reference to a real life thing that was being
hmm
hawked on.
Yeah, I mean that I think officially
Twitch?
I think it gets mentioned in an offhand thing about like animal testosterone as a sexual enhancement in Vice City, not Vice City, in San Andreas. They then play it up in GTA 4, where one of the characters specifically talks about how he uses the stuff all the time, complaining about his balls being tiny and the fact that he's always raging. And the main character makes constant jokes at his expense about his bullshit testosterone addiction. And then it's more specifically referenced in the 5 as an actual product that you can go and buy.
Yeah, because it's specifically bull sharks because it's in reference to bull testosterone in the real
Yeah.
world.
About
Yeah,
that
because
one.
there's the initial jokes about it being like, if you ever remember, there was that thing about how there's the chemical taurine, which exists, and it's one of the main things that they use in Monster Energy drink.
That's
Yeah,
As somebody
it literally gives you
discovered,
bull semen.
well, no, No, it does not. Someone discovered that one of the active chemicals in bull semen is taurine. You know where taurine also exists? In your eyeballs. Like the
Just-
human body makes it as well.
It's that thing of just because it exists in two places doesn't mean it's correlated.
Yeah. Which is actually one of the hilarious things, because if you think about it, it means there is a slight historical precedence for the phrase of, how people they equate masturbating too much to blindness. Technically speaking, if you have a major medical issue in the amount of taurine coming out of your eyes, it could be related. I mean, you would have to have some like amazing amount of removal for it to actually have an effect, because taurine is used to transfer the chemical signal of what your eyes pick up into the brain.
It's also that dumb thing of if a story gets repeated enough, it doesn't matter if it's actually true. It's what people will
Yeah.
believe. Like, there is every possibility where there's some dude who, just for whatever reason, had macular degeneration, but he was also known as a chronic masturbator. So they they're just like,
Yeah.
those two things must be related.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's how
just
urban legend
it's just the
becomes
thing that
enshrined
I
fact.
find- Yeah, it's just the thing I find so funny about it is that the theory that masturbating too much leads to going blind was thought of way in advance of us even knowing that taurine was a chemical that exists. And then it turns out there is like a 0.005% of the average ejaculate is taurine, and then taurine's also used in the eyes to transfer signals.
Yeah.
It's just the funny thing of this thing happened, and then it turns out actually, in a way, it is loosely related. Yeah, it's kind of like that thing. Before we could detect dark matter, there was a mathematical equation that had everything figured out, and then there was a remainder, and they couldn't figure out what the remainder was. Then some dude discovered how to detect dark matter. Turned out that fit the remainder.
All right. Well, I am back.
Cue the Eye of the Tiger
So,
music.
yeah, on feeling the ship rock, and Cormac's reply, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go see what the fuck they're up to.
right.
'Cause-
So we're gonna roll back the clock a little bit. Ignis, you're gonna walk into the training room because you wanted to be present, and
Mm-hmm.
the first thing you see is just a warm up, and it's just Kaya Korak doing basically like warm up stretches and whatnot. Pretty serene, pretty peaceful. That goes on for maybe about 15 minutes after you get there, and then Korak will have Kaya move to the room. It's like, all right. So at your request and Ignis's suggestion, I want to show you how to use your powers. Which is good for you because I never had somebody. I had to learn on the fly. And you already know how to use a few of them. I'm focusing more on the defending yourself aspect. So if anything like what happened with Shiv would happen to you, you'd have a better understanding of what to do in a situation like that. So, and Korak will move a bag in front of him, and he's going to kneel down, start nibbling on an apple as he goes into the bag, and he pulls a gun and fucking shoots her.
Wow.
Yeah, just straight up pulls a shotgun and shoots her. Now, all of us have become way, way, way better at dealing with these things. That she's like gasping for air. So like, Shiv can like predict the trajectory of bullets and just not be where they're gonna be. Riley moves so goddamn fast that the bullet basically, according to her, looks like it's standing still. Raiden sits somewhere in the middle. Ignis and I, we are basically built like fucking tanks. Now move your hand. And she'll move it, and there's like no blood on the shoulder where he shot her. Apparently, you're also built like a fucking tank. So, there are certain parts of our powers that just activate reflexively, subconsciously. We don't have to do a goddamn thing in order to get him to do anything. That's one of them. Another one is that thing where we can, like, glow and he'll do that, and then, like, she'll mirror it. There's just, it's things that generally save your life, like how I don't have to breathe, or, well, you don't either, or I don't have to sleep, things like that. Not so much worried about those, because those will take care of themselves. I'm worried about getting you to use the powers you need to survive. And to that end, I'm going to try to kill you. And you got to survive. Oh, also, you should look between your feet. She looks down, there's a grenade. And it is...
Poor woman.
It is basically, as far as Ignis is looking, about 2 hours of nonsense like this. Of Korag basically not throwing everything he can. You could definitely tell he's holding back to an extent, but only in so much that if he went full out, she would learn nothing because he would just destroy her. That's just the level difference between us. It's that I am using enough to help you learn and to make it hard. But if I go all out, she is definitely going to lose and learn nothing.
Yeah.
And it'll go on like that. Riley, you'll probably pop in around like hour and a half mark. There's blast mark and scorch marks everywhere. A couple of the robots are fucking melted. One of the walls has collapsed.
Sadly, it's not being rebuilt either.
This will go on for another 20 minutes, and eventually, Kyle will be breathing heavy because even though she doesn't have to breathe, it's kind of that reflexive thing of after you're exerting yourself, it's still that very human part of your brain where like, oh, I should be doing this while after I'm tired. Doing that, Korak will be like, see, not as hard as you thought, not as hard as you think it is, but it is definitely. It's definitely the... Man, how do I describe this? That is hard. I didn't think I'd have to actually teach anybody how to do this. Well, I guess the point I'm getting at is... As soon as you kind of get the understanding of the general idea of the powers you could do, and then he just immediately gets hit by a boulder. The guy's like... you're talking too much. It's like, yeah, all right, fine, fuck you too. And then, but by this point, like they've both kind of exhausted their effort.
Yeah.
And I'm not going into the numbers because she would run out way faster than Korak, but Korak's basically kind of being a little excessive with his.
Yeah.
To like prove some points.
Mm-hmm.
And
to show off.
A little bit, but near the end, it will just turn into them basically just, the good old Dragon Ball Z punch fest near the end.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, Kai will eventually get incredibly pissed, throw her hands to the side, bring them together, and throw down the
boulder.
The Sunstrike.
The Sunstrike. Oh, wow.
Except she wasn't exactly... Well, I guess it's not really Sunstrike. It'd be more of the Corona Fury. But it doesn't... The actual mechanic doesn't matter. She hits a freaking laser beam, but isn't exactly paying attention to the fact that Korag is standing directly in front of Ignis. And it hits both of them and melts the outer... It doesn't melt, but warps the outer wall of the ship.
Oh, no.
And then the laser will clear, and Korag will be like, yeah, you gotta really think about when you use your powers. I'll look back at Ignis. That doesn't work on us. Because it's fire damage.
Yeah.
Right.
So like even the warping, there's just like a Ignis shape to the warping. Just like a nice little Ignis shape where it's not warped. Yeah, I suppose that's another thing. When you were teaching me how to fight, we're done, by the way. I could tell you've hit your limit. Doing anything else, as we've practiced in the past, you're not going to learn anything. You're just going to be reinforcing bad habits. So, go ahead, do some breathing exercises while I finish this out. Back when you were teaching me how to fight, how to fight properly, as you and your granddad would put it. Not like a street-brawling barbarian. You guys would tell me that studying your opponent is one of the very first and easiest things you can learn to do, but mastering it is hard. Because you need to look at your opponent to see how they move, when they move, and watch them to see what type of attacks they favor. Are they a big monster that favors grappling? Are they somebody who's quick that prefers to jump in and jump back out, hit and run tactics? Somebody that likes to use their legs to kick. Or somebody that was just going to look for anything on the field to use as a weapon. That theory still applies. It's just a lot bigger now because there's more things we can do. There's more things our enemies can do. So you need to watch your enemy. You have different aspects of powers that you can use to do things that you can no longer do. Like the boulder you threw at me. I don't know where you got a giant pile of rock, but you did. The giant laser beam. That's something I could do too. That's why it doesn't work on me. This dude can literally breathe fire. That's why it doesn't work on him. That watching your opponent, seeing how they react to different things, seeing what they can do, will tell you what kind of powers you can use on them and what you can't. So a couple of exploratory jabs is still a thing you can do. And you should always be ready for the sneak attack. And Korvac saved his very last effort for a hasten to the light as he teleports behind her and injects her with something.
What did you inject her with?
Oh, that poison. It's just a knockout one. But he'll pull out the needle and be like, "You should always be ready for the." Wait, you should be passing out. Oh, you're immune to poison. Yeah, that would make sense. And then he'll pull out his arm. You'll see it go numb. He's like, "Oh, you bounced that back. That wasn't something I was expecting."
You're gonna get knocked out.
No.
No.
Easily,
Word of Endura says he won't.
Easily
Yeah,
makes the
true.
hardiness save.
True.
He's like, "Wasn't expecting that one." See? You're learning. And in the future, I don't think we're going to go quite this hard. I needed to show you exactly the type of things you'd be up against if you would continue going down this line with me. I am sorry I shot you, but it had to happen. And yeah, that's basically it. It was in fact just a DBZ style training session where shit got wrecked.
I imagine Ryan walks in, sees the damage. Nope,
Yeah, and then Corey would be like, "Hey, wait, where are you going? You need to fix all this."
I can't.
Fuck you mean you can't?
Shit.
Why not?
He walks back in, trying to spawn in another inch, and it just doesn't work.
What? The Korrak will go to his
Shiv will-
phone.
Yeah, you'll see Shiv's message, everything.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, is that what he meant by there's a celestial on the way?
Yeah, the bear.
Oh,
Are you the only one affected?
No, everything. Anything to do with engineering.
let's say clearly it didn't affect our powers. So, actually, it didn't affect ours specifically, mine and Kaya's, because they imagine Ignis was kind of just standing there for the most part, maybe
Mhm.
moving every now and again
I mean,
to avoid
case
like
in
a
point.
stray bullet or something.
Case in point, he takes out Widow and just sets her on the floor, and nothing happens.
So does this mean the ship doesn't work?
No, the ship's fine.
Did you look?
Mundane stuff like that. I mean, he takes out like the little wind-up car and winds it up and just lets it go, and it runs off.
All right.
It bumps into a
and the-
wall, immediately explodes.
In
So-
the process of watching all the stuff, Riley will just be like sitting at a table cleaning out a sidearm, and she'll bring up a holo screen detailing the ship's orbital path around Vepo, and she'd be like, "See this line? See how that's not intersecting the planet?"
I was
We're
more worried
fine.
about the life support for all of our guys not being able to breathe and die.
She'll point at a number. You see that number that's like 300 days? We're fine.
Well,
Go ahead.
it can't be all engineering because your guns were working fine while you're trained with Kaya, for instance.
It's only
true.
things that are
My phone works.
Supernatural in nature.
yeah.
All right.
I
fair.
assume you can't create materials then, correct?
I never could.
Fair enough then. Suppose I'll have to improvise before my next incursion to the surface.
I mean, I can't create material, but I can still build stuff. I just need the material now. Literally.
Korvac is checking his phone.
And the
We'll
tools.
hit another wall, and it'll kind of just the last little bit will finally collapse. Oh, that fucker! He owed me a talk, and he left.
Who, Jurgen?
Yeah, apparently he left Vepo's airspace. Space? Orbit.
At least we're not spacing.
Rilo just takes a
Actually-
moment
Just from
and
the Emperor.
Because
Rilo will take a
Cormac-
moment and just be like, yeah, he's on a rendezvous with their ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
that
care.
much I know. Sorry to run, but I need to go see Shiv. He sent me a text during the training session. I need to go address that.
The way the shuttle should still work, I use materials on that, so
Dude, we'll just take the fucking sub we stole. It does both.
yeah, that worked. Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah.
Besides that, we look at Kai. We need to go take a shower.
Meanwhile, I am gonna keep trying to find this spooky little bitch.
What?
Yeah, Riley will look across and be like, until we deal with Raiden's little get up and go problem, don't break the shower blocks.
Well, it's gonna be
We
kind of
can't
hard.
replace them.
What?
Oh, is that what
Yeah.
she said?
But what's always hard when she says it.
Just imagine Raiden's gonna walk out on this end, and as he passes right here, he's gonna see the robot and the squeaky hammer. He just quickly make a quick detour and just bonk the robot with the squeaky hammer.
I mean,
Fox and the Fox instinct took over.
Riley, I wouldn't have caused as much damage in here if I thought Raiden. I wouldn't have done all this if I knew Raiden couldn't fix it.
Yeah, just with hand. Yeah, I know. I'm just
still
giving you shit. Don't worry about it.
Technically fix stuff, but
It's gonna take
it's
a lot
a
longer.
lot slower.
She's going to gesture around the room. Hey, if you're bored, we have some repairs needing done.
I see that.
I'm sure you've got a hammer about your person.
He does. It squeaks.
Yeah, meanwhile, the robot's trying to take the hammer back. Give it about 3 minutes, there'll be a Looney Tunes chase going on.
Looney Tunes or Scooby Doo, where they keep going in and out of different doors.
Both.
Just I imagine Ryan runs over to here, pops
Yeah,
out
you
over
you run
here,
in one door, yeah, come out another one, the robot's then
the
suddenly
robot hops over
spider
here.
climbing across the wall trying to jump on you and it's just not working.
All right. So
Car pops out of here.
you start to repair things, or try to.
I mean, as long as we have material to fix stuff,
As
don't see
long as you
why.
have material, you can fix it, but repairs are hard to do right now.
And it's not as fast as what Raiden normally could do.
Yes.
Oh, that's all right. As everyone files out of the training room, there's a call put out, and about 35 dudes with toolkits start rushing in the room, dragging in carts with materials to repair the damages.
Okay.
Raiden working on rewarping the ship. That whole of the ship, and just God damn. I'll be outside of the ship, aren't I? Fuck. And just yell.
You might have to be.
We've already got a dude outside on a plank. He's got a pot of red paint.
But it is an unusual time because none of that word is working at all.
Raiden just kind of just muttering, like a little pissed off because the fucking Celestials just blocking shit. And just goddamn piece of motherfucking spooky ass shit.
You keep saying that out loud.
Ignis will track down Shiv and knock on his door.
All
To
right.
come and knock
It's
on our
not hard. He's still
door.
down in the lab.
Labs have doors.
Yeah.
It opens. You see Shiv just correlating all the information, putting it down on hard copies of pieces of paper.
Ignis will step inside. So about this text, where did you get this information? Was it off the hard drive that Cormac brought in?
Hard drives, but yes.
Fair enough.
Those are coordinates for other facilities on Beppo.
How many were there, out of curiosity?
2 more plus a base camp by the looks of it.
Alright. The 2 camps I assume are going to be on the same scale as the one we already took down.
And there are 2 more mining facilities, but yes. And
What's
1
the
lab.
base camp? Oh, and then 1 lab. Okay.
That's what I'm calling the base camp. It seems Blengil is not done trying to make weaponized creatures.
Very well. Have you told the others yet?
I have told you guys, the people who could easily fuck it up.
Fair enough.
And Riley and Raiden were present when I found the information.
That was a long way to go to just say yes.
I mean, it doesn't technically mean that we know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just being there, if you expressly told us, then we would know.
You expect Shiv to not natter stuff off while he's looking at the information.
Riley, I was trying to save time by saying you already had the information.
Yeah, but then one of my secret goals with this is to make things as difficult as possible for Shiv. Did you expressly tell me that? No, then I don't know.
But you're just making it harder on the rest of us, not Shiv.
Alright. And another topic I've been moderately curious about. How's your research into the things going?
Stalled presently, because I'm not feeling like genociding anymore.
Oh. Anymore? That was... Never really took you for one to ever have that kind of thought, truth be told.
His pocket and pulls out his bioweapon. Seriously? I spent months working on this.
I think
Well,
Ignis paid attention.
I admittedly thought you were just using the wrong word to describe something. I didn't think it would actually kill them.
Kill them, weaken them, make them easier to kill. All the same thing at the end of the day when you're basically trying to dissolve their DNA.
Then why stop?
Because I think more of them can be redeemed, like the ones who have chosen not to fight in this war.
Oh. Does that make him any less of a threat?
I could be a threat if I really wanted to be.
We all could.
Exactly. That doesn't mean that doesn't make us, as bad as the Thanes. I'm not saying it makes up for what they've done, but I do think that some of them could be redeemed, find their souls again, etc., etc.
Agree to disagree, but that's neither here nor now, I suppose. I'll go look into these bases. Need to make some preparations before I head out, though. Radiant's out of commission, which is a bit troublesome.
I mean, Shiv points to the computers
I
that he
still fuck
spawned.
shit up.
Shiv points to the computers that he spawned. So are those. They aren't functioning properly because anything that's supernaturally spawned seems to not properly work.
Fair enough.
Luckily, there are other PCs in here, computers in here. Otherwise, I'd have to go upstairs.
I mean, yeah, there are other PCs in here. There's 3 of them somewhere on the ship.
Yeah, fuck you.
Alright, I blow up the ship again. No more puns.
We're
Right,
just making up for all the bad ones we would have fucked you up
when
with
he goes
yesterday.
to blow up the ship, I in fact jettison the block that he's in.
It's okay, I just come back.
Ah, but does your wife?
She's not there to blow up the ship. I sent her off. She wouldn't survive.
Alright, I jettison a section so it lands on her.
Oh, ow.
Everyone dies.
Everyone
You know, it's not
died.
rocks falling, it's the ship falling.
I mean, I still lived through all that.
Alright,
Well,
well,
to be fair, I'm sure most of us do. Anyway.
in that case, I reckon I'll call up a meeting, try and round up the other ascended so we can discuss where to pursue the interests of Bungiel, or to do something about the derelict ship that the Jurgen is going towards. Ignis is pressing the button to call an emergency meeting. We are now playing Among Us.
God damn it.
Okay, well, I vote that we space Raiden.
Hey!
Are you calling Liz to be there too? And Kaya?
No.
No? Okay. Just the PCs. Got it.
I mean, Kai's gonna be there anyway because she did with Korak with the message
Right.
went through. You get a message back. Clearly, there's a shower rug in the back. Give me 5 minutes.
That's fine.
The seed fades to black again.
But no, legitimately, it's like, well, fuck. Now I actually have to take a shower.
Now you have to take a legitimate shower, you mean?
Yes.
That's what he
That's
said.
basically what he said.
Once all the pieces are gathered, Ignis will ask around the table. So, we have one of two choices. We can stay in Vepo and continue interfering with Bungiel's operations, or we can pursue the derelict ship with Willis's presumable corpse and intercept the things before they retrieve the body.
Yeah, about that. They've taken the things. His things took him. They have
Yeah.
taken him to apothecary ship. I am not going to ask which one because I might feel obligated to tell other people about it, not just you.
Yeah, his body's not on that thing anymore.
Well, in any case, we can only really pursue one of those interests at the current time being.
I'm down to fuck some shit up.
That would be either option. Most likely.
Specifically glandular shit.
As it stands presently, I would like to continue acting in good faith just in case Jurgen and Co. do come back. So, actually following them seems like a idea I'd like to put a pin in for now.
So you don't want to do that right now. You want to put a pin in it for later. Correct?
Yeah. Because
Alright,
there's
thank you for being
all the
very
chance
directed
that
words.
they said that they were transmitting the information to the Emperor. It's entirely plausible that they've been given other orders.
Because with
Yeah,
me,
they've probably been given a confirm order.
yeah, my engineering's not working, but doesn't mean I can't still decimate some shit.
Actually, that's an interesting question. Has anybody checked to see if they tried to send us a message?
I would have been informed if they have.
If you're going the route I think you are, Shiv, it's a very easy check. Just send a message about extended warranty to the SOB ship. Do I get a very angry reply?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean the little thing being, I task a comms officer with doing that. They're on a screen on the wall. They immediately just look across, shake their head with a smirk. But they answered, got told to fuck off.
There you go.
You know,
Okay,
we
so
hear
we did
them.
not-
Hi, we've been trying to contact you, but oh god, as they pull the thing away, as they're clearly being shouted at. Yeah, communications are up.
We hear
you
the
get a
we hear the
message
sound of the-
saying also that they're having problems with repairs.
Yeah, that's fine. Fuck do you want us to do about it?
If it's that big of an issue, head back to Scorpio 3.
Oh, I will say, this phenomenon does pose an advantage to us. If the enemy are trying to resurrect Willis, these interferences will prove a problem for them.
If that ship is in the area.
Oh, fair enough. These effects are localized. You're correct.
Well, here's the question. Because the whole thing about the death not working for X amount of time on a
Mhm.
planetary scale, that's common knowledge, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the question. The
the planet.
person who was connected with death at that point, were they on that planet? Or were they moved?
I mean,
They were on that planet,
we wouldn't know that.
but you wouldn't know that.
I mean, just based on the description of it, because I believe it was Safi that told us the last time a Celestial died, nobody could die.
Yeah, for a short
The
time.
implication, specifically on that planet, considering we know it's localized, ipso facto, they were probably on the planet.
We didn't. I was guessing.
You didn't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, this
You
is the
did
point.
not
Like,
know.
I
You
will
never
actually
asked.
specify this in character to Shiv. Is my point is we don't know if the effect is localized on the celestial itself or the person it's connected to.
Because if it's on the
Therefore, yeah, if it's connected to the celestial, and let's just say for the sake of argument, the celestial has wiggled its way through space to here, then it doesn't matter where we go; it will always be localized to here.
and if it's
But
tied to the person,
it could
that
be tied
area is
to
huge.
Willis. It could be tied to Willis, and he has, a solar system worth of distance that he's affecting, or I'm saying he, but not him specifically. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Guys, if I may make a observation, I would imagine it is currently localized around Raiden because the Celestial is looking for him.
It could be.
In which case, I feel
mean-
like it might be smarter just to wait around.
I got a railgun.
Ooh.
he's talking about aiming it at your head.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I mean, we could always fire Raiden out the railgun and see if the localized distortion goes with him.
Well,
I suppose the next conversation topic is Raiden. A Celestial wants to barter with you for power. Do you know what you're going to say and what your stance is?
Simply enough. Fuck out of here, you spooky bitch.
yeah, he's been saying it every 5 minutes.
Yes,
Well,
it's currently become his catchphrase.
I mean, if we want to test the area, just send a message to the SB ship that's currently around Scorpio 3. See if they're having problems.
Or better yet, Scorpio 3, yeah, that would work.
2
Better I can
planets
always-
away. That's a pretty big distance.
Better I could just try getting hold of one of the dwarves, or one of my guys. See if the
That's the same location.
Yeah.
True.
That's the same distance.
Yeah, because the distance between the ship and the ground of the planet is inconsequential next to the distance of 2 planets.
Yeah, I'll have the comms folks send a message back to the settlements, just asking like, is there anything up with repair efforts and construction such?
They will say there's a huge problem going on right now.
All right, so
Well, it turns out wait, him
hold on.
fucking up all things to
What's
do
the
with that.
problem? Hold on. What's the actual problem?
All cybernetics are not working.
Why? They would have nothing to do with the word of engineering.
Exactly.
They were not created by engineering.
I know.
Okay, so what the fuck? You know what? Hold on. Red's just gonna go off to find a computer right quick.
At this point, we might as well just wait for the Celestial to find us and deal with that problem first.
Very well.
We're gonna
In
do
the
that
meantime,
next time. We're not gonna
I'm-
do that today.
Yeah.
Anybody want to go and have their discussion with Liz?
I mean, does Liz want to have a discussion with people? That's up to her.
Yeah, she still wants to have a good discussion.
Well, I mean, okay, by her, I meant you, Karsa. Do you want to start them today?
Yes, let's actually do that.
Well,
At least one done?
I mean, Ignis also had something he wanted to say. I was like, what up, Iggy?
I was just gonna say that if we're gonna just waiting here for a Celestial to greet us, I'd rather just go to Vepo and start dealing with the mining bases and the base camp
All right.
instead of just going around with our thumbs up our asses.
Well, give me a day. I did just spend basically everything I had in trading.
It's fine by me.
In which case, I shall come up with 1, 2.
You already used one.
I've got the artifact still.
I'm just saying, you've already used one.
Yeah,
Whatever number
well, two effort today for one for a miracle and one for a query. Oh yeah, plus one committed to the artifact, so that's 3 extra. So I still gotta. God damn it! If I'm going to do this, I need to come up with 5 questions. So let's open a new Word document.
Riley, in the cargo bay, how much do you have any spare raw materials? Chains, cords, metal rods, and the like.
I mean, we have a lot.
Alright, I'm gonna stop by there and make
That's where
myself a
Raiden
weapon to
was-
deal with the mine facilities.
That's where Raiden was building the car.
Forewarning, it is whoever comes with me to deal with the underwater facilities. Their grunt workers have these troublesome weapons that temporarily disable powers. So I'd advise engaging them from range.
Shiv will
Those
look
actually,
very nervous at this.
those actually didn't really do much to me. I mean, they tickled, but that was about it.
I'm actually down to go because I'm not much I can do up here other than just slow repair shit.
I think we appear and monitor this time. Again,
Well, the things aren't here anymore, so I'm not as worried about keeping a strong staff on the ship at all times. So
Yeah.
feel free to do what you want.
And they just
the
left,
fact
so
that-
it's gonna be a few days before they get there and back.
That is
Raiden's
true.
actually just gonna kind of follow Ignis down to see what he's gonna build. Because I'm curious.
Oh, actually, Ignis, before you go, can you flex some of your powers just to make sure they all work? Don't actually know what Willis had. So if it's tied to the Celestial, I don't want to have any surprises when that thing shows up. Try to, make sure, other than writing, all our stuff works.
Fair enough.
question.
Ignis will go through a quick demonstration. Are all of his powers working as appropriately?
Unless it is attached to the word engineering.
Basically,
It's
unless you can spawn
working.
stuff, it works.
Unless
What?
it spawns stuff.
Everything I'm
it
doing is fine.
works.
Oh no, I can't spot my gold! I know that's not part of it, but it would be funny.
And then Raiden just kind of
Alright.
flicks the air at Shiv's head and just. Shiv's head just kind of bobs to the side.
I kind of figured it wasn't hitting, anybody else. It was better to know it now than, in the middle of a fight.
This is true.
I
Fair
still got
argument.
Still got my
Yeah, I mean,
force energy.
that is
shit.
a good point. Like, I'll go through mine, like, do any of my stuff stop working, considering considering how I have represented my weaponry.
Did you spawn it?
Technically,
Then
if you want to go in a roundabout way,
if you
because
did
I have the
spawn it,
ability
then
to call
then
any
it
weapon.
is not working.
That I have the ability to call any weapon that is not through engineering, that is specific to sword.
If it is affected by sword, it works. If it is spawned any other way, it does not work.
But I just wanted to double check that you were expressly stating this as a
That's
mechanical
upgraded
mean,
armature, isn't it?
not anything else.
That's what I'm
No, I don't actually use upgraded armature to create my weaponry.
Oh. Shit.
It literally comes through sword.
Sword is another word.
Yeah. It's like, technically speaking, you could say that I probably wouldn't be able to spawn my guns,
Correct.
because like those aren't through sword. But then I have a benefit, which is I say, give me 2 minutes, I leave, and before the door even closes, I walk back in covered in guns.
There you go.
Oh shit,
well-
that's right. I have a personal armory.
So yeah, you're not actually technically spawning it in, you're actually just summoning it.
I mean, strictly speaking, spawning, summoning, essentially the same mechanical thing. Yes, I'm not creating it from nothing. I know he's able to create from nothing.
Yours is more like hammer space.
Yes. I
Yeah,
mean, when
you're
it comes,
basically Bugs Bunny. You reach behind you pull out a giant ass mallet.
well, the whole
Oh my
thing is,
God.
I have always specified this 100% every single time, as I am the female Adam Jensen.
Yeah.
Nanotech. Why do you think all of my melee stuff is specifically swords, and not like hammers and throwing weapons and shit? It's specifically swords
Mm-hmm.
because they are nano blades.
Yeah. Like I said, if it's spawned in, then it's not working. If it is not spawned in, or if it's using any other word, it's working.
Yeah, because I mean, technically speaking, I was sort of using the creation through upgraded armature to explain where the ranged weapons come from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm technically building them on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
But in that case, I just say, you know what, fuck it. I like this EBR. I've had it all the time. I've shot people with it when I was alive and when I'm dead. So yeah, I will actually use my legit EBR.
Okay.
Who needs a
So,
gun when you can just
say-
hurl lightning?
So as it stands, Shiv is the only person not going down to planet at the moment.
I don't think Riley ever specified.
I never expressly specified. I was actually waiting because basically it's a case of she doesn't really say anything at the time, but when it comes time to go, she'll be there at the ship.
You're gonna leave Shiv on the hammer by himself?
Oh, it's all right. I'm gonna task several guards to shoot him, and also specifically, they're going to be in the 173 pattern, meaning there's always someone watching him, even when someone blinks.
I mean, if you want,
You
Corey
know, I
and some of his
understood that
guys.
reference, and I understood that, and I fucking hate it.
If you want,
I am
Cormac can just
summoning
have
the
a bunch.
statue.
Can have a bunch of
Not
his
statue,
guys
the
just
sculpture.
sit down inside the lab and play a very raucous game of poker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just have a bunch of people watching him. Like, just make sure he doesn't wreck everything for everyone.
Oh, it's not even there to watch him. It's just there to make as much noise as possible to distract him.
I mean, at that point, then Shiv just goes back to his room and monitors communications, waits for the Thades to come back.
That's when you go back to your room and you realize that they have set up a Smash Brothers tournament in your room.
Yeah, like when you walk
Oh,
when you
cool,
walk
I'm
in
playing
and
Kirby.
the door closes behind you, it's all right. Immediately, a bunch of dudes run up with a table and set up in front of your door and start playing really noisy charades, and they all are incredibly bad at it.
Is it a jackal? A jackal? 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 It's a jackal. Jackal?
Yeah, and then some guy just leans
Jackal,
into the side and
two
goes,
words!
"It's a dog." What'd the dog do?
Is it a fox?
All
Wait, what's it saying?
God damn it.
Yeah, then someone slams their hand on the table. No, damn it, the fox doesn't say God damn it. The
Okay.
fox is currently saying, back off, you spooky bitch.
Would Kaya go to Liz and tell her what's going on?
Liz already knows everything she needs to know, or not need to know. Already knows everything.
She knows that Willis may be dead.
Oh yeah, Riley was very specific in saying that Kaya got all of the messages.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
that
was she with Liz at the time that we were dealing with that stuff on the bridge?
Or literally the next
I
room
mean, she could be.
over when.
She can't
No,
be.
not literally the next room over. Stop implying my ship's layout.
When Shiv revealed that there was a celestial coming.
By the way, no, we need to make that ship.
You
Not
want a
really.
spaceship layout? I'll do your spaceship layout. You'll
Yeah.
hate it, but I'll do your spaceship layout.
No, because it's a carrier size. That's like the half-mile long.
Yeah, that's why.
The
That's why
turtle
she'll
suck.
hate it. That's why she'll hate it, because there'll be a room marked the bridge. There'll be a room marked medical. You know, the
Oh, no,
intervening space doesn't matter.
No, there won't be a room called medical. There'll be an entire wing called medical.
Well, yeah, but they're going to be represented by rooms.
No, just under the map of Space Station 13.
No,
Aw.
no, because we do not have a need for the independent state of Karganistan.
It's Cargonia!
It's pizza
Ah,
and a
says
clown.
you. Yeah, I'm going to replace your limbs with pizza.
And a clown.
No, the clown is going to be horrified in the stands. Stick to medical. He's turning her into a Papa John's.
But
Because you cannot consent to being a pizza.
yeah, we were very explicit, and Liz did get both messages
Yes,
Okay.
she knows in regards to that stuff.
because part of our reasoning to Jurgen for more time was she also got these messages, and it's impacting her mental state and needs more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Kaya
will
will
also,
tell you that
I will also
Liz has
let her
gone
know.
into the quarantine room and shut everybody out of it.
That's
All
probably a
right.
good
Well,
thing.
there.
And the room has turned black.
Yeah, don't open the door.
Right. Yeah,
She's
I
not
will,
trying to kill your people, but if they go in, they will die.
I will have someone basically like stand guard a little distance away from the door just to be like, nah, you don't want to go in there, mate. To anyone that comes by, I mean, basically speaking, any of my staff would immediately know, leave her the fuck alone, because I can issue orders to everyone because of my bullshit abilities. But yeah, the other thing being, there will be a message that she can access if she chooses to, basically just saying, FYI, Jurgen's ship is off ski right now.
She
like,
will
keeping
give
her
you a
appraised.
response and say, thank you, please leave them out. Please do not have anyone come in here right now. I cannot control myself.
Yeah, she'll just get a reply saying, yeah, don't worry about it. I've got a couple of people just to keep anyone away from the doors to keep you, like, you know, to keep anyone else away from you right now.
So she's basically, she'll talk to you through the intercom. That's all she's going to talk to
Yeah.
you through.
Yeah. At one point, Riley, your guys are going to turn around, and Korak's guys have distracted them at some point and laid a sign in front of the door that says, "Don't open, you will die."
I can't control myself, Bonk.
Yeah, and then
Garza.
they'll just look at that and be like, I mean, it's what I'm here to do. I don't care.
Ow.
And there's like a crude drawing of like somebody getting eaten by like a T-Rex.
Don't go into a wall, bro.
Oh, thanks for the cookies. Anyway, so you said, I'm sorry, Cormac, you said that you did what?
It just his guys in their eternal boredom on the ship with nothing to do have distracted some of Riley's guards and put a sign in front of the door that says, "Don't open, you will die."
Yeah.
Don't open, Velociraptors.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
There's like there's a crude drawing of like somebody getting eaten by like some lizard.
I mean, people who do not suffocate could go in there, but people who do suffocate would not go in there.
Nah, she needs her space. It's cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, she'll talk to you on the intercom, but she will not talk to you otherwise. Not not face to face. Let's
These
put
are
it
gonna
that way.
be an awkward conversation to have.
Well, give her a few days. I mean, if you remember correctly, she did that for 3 days another time.
Yeah,
So-
and Shiv ended up, and this is the reason why Shiv ended up modifying his first fucking helmet so that he could put an
Alright.
oxygen tank on it.
All right, Ignis. I guess the next event is us going and breaking shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going too.
I just realized am I the only character that it is literally a hassle to go underwater anyway?
Because
No,
a
we brought the dive suits with the other guys. If you want to go, we have a means for you to go.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah,
go. You just won't be able to spawn in any dive suits.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing is like you might remember. Well, I mean you probably don't because it's in regards to me and no one cares about what I'm doing. But my dudes have, we have extreme environment stuff.
Well-
It's literally one of the problems of my cult. So like we have the equipment that you can go and commit to combat actions underwater because that is an extreme environment.
It's just also the point of we brought back 3 prisoners who were wearing their things, so you have gear designed by them for that environment.
Yeah, I mean, there's also that thing where I can't necessarily guarantee having Raiden on hand to spawn in shit for my
Yeah.
people.
yeah.
Like-
So we're gonna have shit in storage for when things like this arise.
Yeah, if you want to go, Shiv, we have the equipment to get you there. It's
Yeah,
not a
we
problem.
have the technology. We can do it. It's just going to cost you $50 million.
So the real question is to the player, Magica, how much of next session do you want to sit out?
Pretty much. Okay, the answer is none. You're coming with.
Yeah, I like if 4 of us are going, man, we got the equipment. Just come with us.
I mean, I
I
made
tried
it
to
so
decide
that the
whether or not-
Thanes are not there, so you don't have to worry about the Thanes.
The-
So,
I
S&B
tried to
is not
decide
there
whether or
right
not Shiv
now.
has PTSD from having his power suppressed once.
Don't get hit. It's that simple.
I mean, to be fair.
You know what? You know what? You're actually feeling this, right? Answer the question. Cool. You don't have a choice anymore. You're coming with.
Damn.
Correct's gonna grab you and be like, you know what? I feel your hesitancy. And it didn't show up until Ignis brought up the stunners.
Yeah, because I've my power suppressed once by somebody with very dangerous weapons.
Cool. You're
I
gonna
don't
have
think
to learn.
conditional surrendering is going to work this time.
No, but if every time power suppression comes up, you go and hide in a corner, how much use are you going to be against going against it? That's a really wordy sentence. How much use are you going to be going up against any part of Langille?
I mean, he's got a point.
Time to face. So it's either face your fear or you hide forever.
This is a position where it's like Ignis brings this up, and there are 2 responses. Ignis is about to go do something about it and make a plan. Shiv hides.
Yeah, that's the exact point. It's like face your fear or hide forever, because this isn't a theme that's going to go away.
No, it's not going to go away.
Just in point of fact, Riley's going to plant her hand on the table and basically like create a screen on it with the hologram stuff that she does. And it's going to list out the amount of random shit they have for basically people without powers going underwater in space, really hot environments, whatever, and committing to combat.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see like a whole pile of lists of different like dive suits and harpoons and fucking life support systems. And
I
that. It's
mean,
like, we have
they're
this
still
stuff.
armored. It's
No,
just...
that's not the part.
Because
Shiv didn't have any powers to deal with going any water.
Well, the point that she's making is just because his ability to create stuff is suppressed doesn't mean you cannot be still safe. We have the equipment that you will not have problems.
Suppose that's fair.
Yeah, the only difference is you're not getting it from him, you're picking it up in the armory. And then guess what? Even if he does happen to get murdered violently in the face, well, your suit won't disappear.
Shiv, we had an entire conversation about you wanting to be different. Here's your first chance.
Fair enough.
You're getting the chance to grab the opportunity. So you know what? Go for the throat.
Now, here's the real question. Do we want to hit the mining facilities first or the lab?
Mining facilities. I want to take out their. I think it's best if we take out their ancillary areas so they can't call them back for reinforcements when we hit their main.
Yep.
I suppose that's fair enough.
In the meantime, Raiden just built off in the corner, just building a crossbow.
It is obvious when you look at the map, it's on the other side of the world of the other one.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Oh no! It's almost like we're on a spaceship and have space
Well, no.
travel.
That's not her point. It's
No, I know. Yeah, we have. We
The
can
reason
easily
why
make
the other
it, right?
side didn't know about it is
Yeah.
because they didn't know about it.
I mean,
It's almost like the planet's planetary size, and we're talking about tribal civilizations.
but yeah, like
Exactly.
the planet thing rotates around where the image is. Cargo points to it. Well, Ignis, we were right. She was hiding them away from this particular, what do they call themselves, pod, super pod.
They called themselves a pod, yeah.
Well, I mean, it was multiple pods in a bigger one. That's why I called it
Mhm.
a super pod.
Yeah.
So wait, if there's no one on that side, does that mean I can mine? I
Well,
get to mine that side?
no. Hold on. We don't know if there's anybody on that side. We just know
Ah.
that the people we talked to, we had the feeling that they didn't really go that far. But for them, they considered it far. But
I mean,
they're
fair.
limited civilization.
I mean, like I said, if there's people there, I'm not going to do anything. It's just if there's not, though.
Well,
That's the question.
You know,
What are you
I'm
looking
not
for?
entirely sure if you picked up the concept that underwater mining is a lot difficult. It would just be much easier picking a random dead moon and strip mining that.
Yeah, fair.
yeah, like points to literally the planet that Vepo is around, because Vepo's a
Yeah.
moon. Like,
Mhm.
just go hit the main planet. It's bigger.
Yeah, eat that.
Wait, I thought Beppo was the main planet. Is Beppo just the moon?
Vepo. Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't actually realize Vepo was a
to
moon.
be
I thought it was a
fair-
planet too.
To be fair, I thought Vepo was the planet.
I mean, I could be
Sorry,
wrong.
It was a planet.
It doesn't really. It
If
doesn't
I'm
really
fucking
change the
wrong, I'm
point.
wrong.
The fact-
You're
the
wrong.
fact is,
You're
it's
wrong.
still
Alright, cool.
Vepo
factual.
is the planet, but there are 2 moons.
All right, points of one of the moons. Go eat that. Yeah, go mine that.
Yeah,
But wouldn't that affect the shit here?
Only
it
if
might.
only if you
As long as you don't blow it up, I think you'll be fine.
or consume the entire thing,
I mean,
or
yeah,
reduce
okay,
its
fine.
mass to a point where its gravity shifts.
Fine,
And
I'll
he'll
do
look
that after.
over at Shiv and he's like, "I've been reading that book you gave me. Is that right?"
Sounds about correct.
So what I'm hearing is we go to the moon, we strip all the metal, and we replace the metal with rock, so that we don't infect the moon. Got it.
I mean,
Kind of what I'm hearing.
certain
I'm
mineral
joking.
rock is also useful.
True.
But in any case, Blundeel is mining this planet for celestial shards. If there are any to be found, we can bring them with us. I can extract them easily enough
Yeah.
without specialized equipment.
I mean, they're mining for celestial shards.
Yes.
Well, there was one.
Yeah,
And that-
Ignis will pull out one of them and say, like, yes, I found this at the first mining facility that Cormac and I raided.
So it would stand to reason that she probably is looking for more. It's not a guarantee, but she's looking for something beyond just whatever the hell Raiden wants to take.
She doesn't want just mundane material. You can get
Yeah.
that anywhere. That's why it's
Yeah.
mundane.
And the crystals that that you can get off the planet really aren't worth anything.
I mean, if they're stable ones, you use them to power shit.
Yeah, but you just said those aren't. And all the ones that are down there basically, or at least in the mine we were at, are all the same.
Well, and you already know she's trying to work out a plan to try to make them stabilize, but they're not.
Well, then she should stop being dumb.
Well, I mean,
mean,
no,
if
Shiv
can't-
knows this. Shiv,
For,
and since
for
you're
what it's
talking
worth,
about
they are the
this.
tastiest rots I've had so far.
Or like,
Wait, Ryan's like, Wait. You. Yeah. Yeah.
The second
what?
time
Nope.
I ate a rock before.
Ren's like, nope. I'm too sober for that. Nope.
It's like popping rocks candy.
It's not. Yeah. Whatever.
I mean, it's a good thing we're waiting another day anyway, but that's
Ignis says
so
that.
easy.
Ignis says that you just hear
These Blizzard is so funny.
the sideshow Bob sound coming from Cormac.
Ryan losing his shit over the fact he said pop rocks. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm too sober for this.
Ignis glances over to Cormac. You're the one that called me a statue. I thought it'd be nice to have a little sense of humor.
I don't appreciate puns. I may have come from the lowest rung of society, but it doesn't mean I have to deal with the lowest rung of comedy.
Oh,
I don't know. Some
great.
people think that puns are the most educated form of humor. I disagree.
Anybody can make them. How is that being educated?
You know, heretites eat rocks. Maybe we'll bring them back for Liz.
Cormac will pitch the bridge of his nose and be like, I guess!
Just
You can hear Real World's Cormac dying in a corner loudly.
No, it's just both Ryan and Cormac, just both at the same time. Him doing his, I guess, Ryan throwing up his hands, and then you're like, I guess, fuck.
Literal meme style. Just arms folded,
Yes.
throw it up, I guess!
Exactly.
Anyway, I have less
Just
than a
use
day
it
to
so
get what I
much
want done, so I'm gonna have to take my leave here and head to the cargo bay.
Well, yeah.
Well, if you're wanting a weapon made, I can at least help with that still.
I mean, he was asking for chains. I think he wants to drag something out.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not looking for anything very sophisticated here.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, we're probably taking Blangeel's sub, so whatever you're doing, do it to that.
It's a weapon for me, not for the sub.
Oh.
Like I mentioned before, their rods are troublesome to me. I don't need them disabling my shape-shifting powers that allows me to breathe water when I'm underwater. So I intend to engage them from range, not melee.
No. If you're wanting...
Do whatever you do. Okay.
As Ignis travels through the cargo bay and pulls aside a large steel rod, a long length of industrial-grade chain, and an oil drum before transforming into a large dragoon. Using his strength, he twists one end of the steel rod into a makeshift spiraled point, and then winds the other end of the rod with the chain before using his fire breath to melt the pieces together. Squeezing it together before quenching in the oil drum, and brandishing his massive makeshift tethered harpoon.
Nice.
Ryan just like following him,
Just points to the harpoon
Yeah.
guns to the armory.
Yeah, the entire time you follow him, I go along at the end, and as he's doing all that stuff, I grab you and hold you back. Like, no, just let him do his thing.
No, it's
but,
like,
but then
it
when he's
works.
done, no, it's just when he's done, you just point at the harpoon guns anyway.
I mean, to be fair, in regards to
Ignis
a
will walk
big
over
ass
to the harpoon
harpoon,
gun.
yeah, I have a
Ignis
feeling
will
that
walk
he
over to
would
the harpoon gun.
put up
He'll
and it
pull
would
out
be
a
like,
harpoon. He'll shoot it at the wall. It'll bounce off. Ignis will brandish the
No.
harpoon he has
No.
and wind up to throw it at the wall. Oh yeah,
God.
you can't repair things right now.
to be fair,
I think I got my point across though. I
But
throw
you
better
don't.
than these guns shoot.
But you didn't
fully
because you didn't throw it at the
picture
wall,
like-
so your point couldn't have gotten across.
I fully picture it that you would be standing there with this big fuck off harpoon. You would pick up a harpoon gun and it'd be the equivalent of like in Men in Black where he picks up the noisy cricket. And it's like fucking minuscule. It'd be like, why do I want this tiny little bullshit pistol? I have this brandishes big
Alright,
fuck off harpoon.
That is another thing. Harpoon guns are sized for medium creatures. This
Mhm.
harpoon is very clearly meant for Aegis to wield while he's a large creature.
Yeah.
Like I definitely got the impression that this is a big fucking
Like,
weapon.
the way Red was seeing him do it, it's like, It's like mentally hurting him. It's just
It's literally just
it
brute
works.
forcing the forging process, and we love him for it.
Yeah,
Right.
in the background, you've got Raiden having a mental breakdown and Riley just kind of like patting him on the head. It's okay, it's okay. Ignis doing, this, it's not real, it can't hurt you.
All right.
It can. I can throw it at him, and it would hurt a lot.
It will hurt.
Well, no. But the forging process can't hurt him.
Right.
Okay, true.
Yeah,
Right.
Ignis,
Okay.
Ignis doing forging is not real, it can't hurt you.
It's just Raiden getting a headache from watching it. It's just, it works, I guess.
And you know what they say, if it works, don't knock it.
This is gonna be funny. There's gonna be exactly one melee person. Like, Corey, don't give a fuck. Tase me, bro.
Going to go and find another rifle. And by that, I mean he's going to go to the armory and take a bunch of rifles.
No, you walk into the armory and there's a guy there saying, "Hi, what can I get for you this evening?"
Is his name
Real-
Rodney?
No, his name's not Rodney. It's Derek, actually.
You know what?
Nobody
Get me a
understands my
handheld
Archer
railgun.
references.
Get me a handheld railgun, Shiv says sarcastically.
Well, he's just got to gesture at the entire wall of shotguns. Have you thought about the Benelli M5?
For underwater? No.
And a railgun's not gonna really be useful underwater, my guy.
He said sarcastically. Because he hasn't seen the quartermaster for the armory.
All right.
Raiden not actually needing a weapon, but it's just using something like a bow is just at least somewhat comforting to him at this point.
I mean, if we're going down with only 15 minutes left, I may as well just come up with like 5 other questions now so that we can start on the new day.
There you go.
I'll probably come up with the questions off screen. Because we've only got 15 minutes left anyway, and I can't think of anything personally.
But you could ask your friends.
Anything anybody wants to know?
I mean, to be
How
fair,
far out
I
is
think,
the
I think
spooky
there is
witch?
I think there is something that someone wants to know, but someone is really bad at actually putting those into words.
My question is, how far out is the spooky bitch?
Okay, how far out is the bear?
I mean, the better question there would be, where?
Yeah, better. Where is the spooky
Where
bitch?
is the bear?
Within the solar system.
See, and that's exactly what I wanted to avoid, was the super vague answer.
Well, we don't have a galaxy map in front of us. She's not going to give us exact coordinates.
I mean, she could literally say you get exact coordinates, but you would have to go and ask the super vague question.
Yeah,
I
fair
mean,
enough.
now we're going back to the thing of intent versus the literal question.
You know he's within the solar system. That's what you know.
It's gonna be like you're probably gonna. He's. Yeah.
My advice for you is be prepared for it.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I can fuck off. As far as I give a shit right now, shutting down my goddamn engineering.
To be fair,
It is
I actually
hard.
think an interesting question might be, what will happen if Raiden refuses? Like,
Well,
what is
actually,
what
that's
is
a
the
good
actual
question.
outcome of that?
Well, let's get the lore. What will happen if Raiden refuses the offer from the bear?
We'll have to try to find another one.
So this problem could go on for quite a long time. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could have told you that out of character, but
What
point
happens if
stands.
we kill it?
Yeah, but then that would be meta knowledge, and I keep threatening to smack you for it
Yeah, fair enough.
because
Hey, there's another good question. What happens if we kill it?
you're the only
What?
other person that was involved in the SL thing.
Nobody knows.
All right, guys,
Not even the
let's
universe.
do it.
Fuck it.
Insufficient data.
And let's get some sufficient data.
And what do we do if it means nothing can ever be fixed again?
Then we hit you because you're the one that should have been
Then-
able to tell us that.
Fuck it, I find a way to become the god of engineering. The literal god at that point. As terrifying as that actually sounds, and I don't like that idea.
Well, that was what, 3?
Yes.
So 2 more to go.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
My
No,
question
only
is
just-
like,
Hmm.
what are the benefits if I actually agree to it?
You'll be significantly more powerful for
Immediate
engineering.
downside. Immediate downside. I kill you.
Yep.
I mean, legitimately shifted DVD to crack a query for that. Korvac has literally threatened Shiv with death if the owl ever comes for him.
No, only if you say yes.
Yeah, fair.
As to say, why don't you just go and be your own entity without attaching to somebody to one of the Celestials?
No. I will kill you if you say yes, because it means you've already decided not to do that.
Wait, what are you doing?
This isn't a query. It's more as tell the Celestials. He's just like honestly musing. Like, has anybody ever told the Celestials to just straight up go be their own entity without attaching to somebody? Because
No, no
thing
one has
is
ever done that. No.
Well,
but the thing is that they can.
Can they?
I mean, the
we'll find out
Phoenix
first
had to
before killing it.
Sounds like a query.
I mean,
I'm not.
Shoot.
I'm not gonna steal his point away to.
The point.
To
The
answer
point
that
I'm
question.
trying to make is like
No,
we.
what? Yeah, but what I'm saying is that sounds like a potential query. Is what would happen? Like, can they actually exist without a host?
they're probably gonna get the same information of nobody knows because it's never happened.
Exactly.
We know that they could become at
Okay,
least
so
somewhat tangible.
here's how you define the question. You define the question as, what is the exact outcome should this happen? You're the Godbound of knowledge.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be able to get the answer to a question.
See, Dav, you're missing
It's not based on anyone else knowing.
you're missing the other side of the part where the GM can be like, you take your point back. That question doesn't work.
I am taking that point back. Your question doesn't work. Just because
Well,
of the
that
fact
just sounds
that
like
it's
somebody who's got
no,
35
it's that
years
there
worth
is
of history
no
never
knowledge.
thought about it.
There is no actual knowledge that has been made that he would even be able to get.
Sounds like
Apparently, nobody in the universe has
excuses.
ever tried.
Yeah, no one's ever tried.
Yeah, like basically, the word of knowledge only lets you discern the past. It can't predict the future
Yeah.
outside of like one very specific gift. But it is generally been the purview of knowing what happened in the past. And if it's never happened in the past, he doesn't know.
It's one of the you could get the information and you could get bits of information and postulate what will happen, but you don't know until it actually happens.
Actually, no, prophetic insight, that's not even a knowledge gift. That's a time gift, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, knowledge never deals with the future.
But we also know that to at least some extent, because, all myth has some basis in reality, some of the Celestials can in fact become at least somewhat tangible. They can in fact be seen. Otherwise, the story of the Phoenix and the Empress would never have made it to to a painting in a ruins.
Correct.
Korvac will throw his hands open wide. I've literally touched one. The fuck are you talking about? Stop referencing fucking stories.
He
Well,
knows.
you know, I'm just going to point this thing out to you, Ship. There is this really old story this one time ago where, you know, people entirely based an entire religion around a bunch of shit that no one can prove happened.
Wait, what? That happened?
Yeah. Well, they
Happened
had
a few
several
times.
crusades.
What the fuck are the Crusades?
Shiv will just
Oh,
hand him
I
another
forgot
book.
19 in intelligence.
The street rat who never went to school.
Shiv will just hand him a very short book and a flashlight. Go read that under the covers.
Oh,
What, you
history?
mean-
Fuck
you-
that. He throws the book back at
mean-
you.
The one that says the following story is completely fictitious and any similarities are completely
You're
superfluous.
right. Just wait. Holy hand grenade.
What?
No, you can't make a holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Wait, what the fuck is the holy hand grenade of Antioch?
Shiv will just excuse himself and walk away, dying laughing.
That's a movie from like 400 years in the past. You could go fuck yourself.
And ironically, the first movie I ever bought on Amazon.
All right.
In game?
I
Oh god, that means that
Continue.
cyborg Jeff Bezos is still around.
did you have any more questions?
He's probably still dismantling.
I've got 2 more points I could use.
Yeah,
I got
because those 2 points I gave you back 1 point because there's no way you can answer that question.
Is Blangeal on her way back to Vepo?
Oh yeah, that is a decent question. Is Blangeal on her way back to Beppo?
Yes.
Oh, good. We should probably we should probably have your guys keep the things on Overwatch.
I mean, if they want to engage Blangeal's ship, fucking salute.
You know, they'll have balls. They'll definitely have balls on.
Oh no, it's not balls. It's the hey, look, they're fighting her. Hey guys, you ever want to fight side by side with Thanes? Here's our fucking chance.
In which
Holy
case,
shit! Right,
in
just
which-
like, fuck yeah.
in
I
which
don't even
case,
I don't
we
even have engineering, but fuck yeah.
Do I waste the last query trying to figure this out, or do I just say what I'm going to say?
Dude, you've done 4 people. You've done 4 questions that weren't your own. Do your own.
How many days out is Blangeal?
Few months.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, then I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Just 4. Yeah. Damn it.
Because what I was going to say is, if she's on her way back, do we really think it's wise to leave the ship unattended?
I wanted to punch the spooky spider bitch.
I mean, you still can. We're talking months,
Yeah,
not fucking millennia.
we could put you in a cryo tube, wake you up when she's here.
I mean, we could always leave a message for Jurgen saying rendezvous on the planet.
Yeah, actually, Riley, if you wouldn't mind, send a
Wait,
message.
what?
Specifically.
Send a message to Jurgen that Blangeal is on her way back. She's called the Great Enemy by them.
She is.
All right, yeah.
And that it might be wise to rendezvous on the planet.
He can do what he wants with that information.
All right, yeah, fair enough. We'll just send them a message saying the great enemy is on their way back.
We're gonna go break more of her toys.
Roughly, roughly the timescale given for their return, or
And
for
then-
her return.
And then your comms officer get pushed out of the way, and in all caps, "You owe me a talk."
You owe me a talk, XOXO Carmack.
Basically.
Bitch better get his ass back here! Exclamation marks.
I don't think he'd be that. I don't
You're
think he'd
not
be that
gonna get.
blunt.
You're not gonna get it right away, but you will.
Oh,
get
no,
a
no, no.
response.
Yeah, with the distance they're at, it'll probably take a couple days just for the message to get back to us.
Yeah.
Shiv will, however, leave coordinates with the communications officer saying if they do ask where on the planet we've gone to break her toys, it's one of those 3 locations.
I mean, if we do it smart, we can do all 3 in one day.
That's fair.
Because Ignis and I wrecked the first mine with... Shit, man, the only reason I was down any of my power at all is because I was playing around.
Rodden holds
Fair
up his
enough.
hand
Yeah.
as he
By the way,
glows
that
like
comms
that,
officer,
green.
the comms officers do not send Magica's part.
I
What-
said that was if they ask.
Yeah, but also if they do ask, they don't get informed.
So they are not informed of where you guys are going.
I mean, it's basically a week round trip for them to go to where that ship is and come back.
Mm-hmm.
It's several days if they immediately do a 180 and come back.
Yeah. Oh,
So we have like at least 2, if not 3 days before they're in any position to act on any of this information.
Exactly.
Unless we expressly take several days to travel around the planet, considering we are able to utilize space transit between the locations, we can do that inside several hours. Like, it's probably going to... Assuming I wasn't to use my ability to artificially increase the speed of the vehicle, we're talking several hours transit between the 2 scenes of we go and blow up a thing, we transit, we blow up a thing, we transit, we blow up a thing, we go home, how high. We're still sitting there for 2 days before they get back.
Yeah, because they can't get back that soon.
They
Fair
outright
enough.
have no reason to ever be given the information of where we are on planet.
I mean, at this point in time, just the communication is going to take a bit to get to them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're probably talking like 8 hours round trip for, messages. I mean, keep in mind, here to Mars is like 18 hours.
mm-hmm. Now there is it is the future, and there are gates that can get them to the next solar system.
But they're not used for intra-solar system travel.
Yeah,
They're system to system, not within the system.
exactly.
So they are still under conventional drives to move within the system. We can technically bullshit it, considering I could artificially increase the speed of the ship to a degree.
Yes.
And with Raiden working on the
Well, I
ship,
mean,
and
your
those
stuff
upgrades
doesn't work
didn't-
right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the upgrades doesn't work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can do that because of alacrity.
If
Though,
you did, if you
yeah,
had done
to
it
a
through
degree.
engineering and not alacrity, that would not
Yeah.
have been working.
Yeah, it's to a degree because it is a very fucking huge ship.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the shuttle, like, that's firmly within the scales that, yes, I can definitely not quite teleport us, but we can effectively be like, it takes us 5 minutes. We are Super Concord.
So next time you will deal with the facilities, Liz will probably become more open to talking. And
Well, it's a common trope in a lot of god fiction, where the god will sulk.
yeah. I mean, it's
I'm
common.
just
Unfortunately,
picturing it. She's currently sitting cross-legged in the room full of black smoke with a blanket wrapped around her, just having a good cathartic sulk.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
She's currently
lost
doing
her
a
best
Demeter.
friend. She's lost her
She-
best friend.
She
Yeah.
doesn't even have a cup of tea, it's a cup of cocoa.
She's doing a Demeter right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, she's pissed off because Persephone's been kidnapped.
Oh, Persephone wasn't kidnapped.
Yes, she
It
was.
wasn't.
She was. In every
depends-
single telling of the story, it is a kidnapping.
There's actually a different variation where she actually went willingly.
Yes.
Let's just
honestly, considering-
But it's
assume
still
that she
kinda
was
dodgy.
kidnapped. So let's put it that way.
Yeah, the
Um,
general gist is she was always kidnapped. However, it is the best relationship in all of Greek fiction.
It really is.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Like, Zeus is just a fuckboy
Uh-huh.
who married his sister.
I don't care about the actual lore. The best showing of the Greek gods in any media, Hades.
I mean, the whole thing
I have
is, right?
to agree. I have
Yeah.
to agree.
No, no, no,
I
no,
have
no,
been
the game
playing through
Hades.
that. I have been
Yeah.
playing through that recently.
Yeah.
The fucking
It's
surfer
really
college bro Poseidon.
good.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I
mean, the
want to get
the whole
Like
thing
a
is,
degree
right?
too.
The whole
Hades
thing
has
is,
some of my favorite depictions of the Greek gods in any medium
Yeah.
I've ever
Hey,
partaken of.
Demeter
I
gets
love
his
them all so
head.
much.
when you are the king of the underworld and your defining feature is does his job well, loves his wife, and is a giant dork who named his three-headed hellhound Spot, like you are unequivocally the good guy of Greek mythology. I don't care what anyone says. Like Zeus is an absolute douche canoe. His
he is.
brother, way better. Hades
Well-
is such a better.
Poseidon is so
Hang
much
on.
better than Zeus.
No, he's not. Are you kidding me? Poseidon's the worst of the three.
Oh yeah, especially if you go to
Reason
lore
why
wise.
the
Yeah,
Minotaur exists, in case you've forgotten.
if you want to go into lore wise, yeah, he is actually the worst.
Poseidon's also the reason Medusa exists.
I know.
True.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the saddest fucking parts of that myth for her.
Well, I mean, when
she
you
didn't
look
even
at
do
so
anything
many
wrong.
of, when you look at so many of them, like I know the Greeks had this thing about hubris, but at the same time, I mean, like you take for instance Arachne, her literal thing being that she, through her own dedication to weaving, became an absolutely amazing weaver, and Hera got her shit twisted on
It was
account
Athena.
of this, or yeah, whichever one it was. I couldn't remember if it was Athena or Hera. Point
And
is,
cursed Arachne
bitch
to
got her
forever be a
shit
spider.
twisted because some filthy mortal happened to be better than her at a skill that this mortal had dedicated their entire life to.
All right. It is
I mean, Hera's also just a complete bitch anyway.
It
Yeah,
is
she is.
2 o'clock.
Wait, we're off on a
Next-
tangent again.
Yeah, we didn't even get to finish what we're doing. Okay. So
We did. The sun rises on the next day. We all board the sub and start heading to the planet.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just going to skip to that.
Yep.
'Cause
We
that-
fade to
Hi.
gray on the dramatic music.
Yeah, that's what
Hi.
we're doing. Ignis has his giant spear of doom. Sorry, his giant harpoon of doom.
Hi, Clue.
You know, Raiden is currently suffering from the world's worst headache because he had to witness Ignis make that.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Hi,
yes,
Chloe.
there we go. He's got his hard
It's-
doom. It's not a harpoon, it's a hard doom.
Hey, Doc, I gotta get dinner started.
Hi,
So,
Jim. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
just-
gonna have to add that
Raiden was
in.
watching the
It's,
entire time he made it. He's like,
we're-
hey, you.
we have to make that now a canon weapon. Like
Mm,
in thousands of years, people are gonna revere it.
that's funny. That is so
The
funny.
best part is like the mortals are gonna like see him using this and they're gonna misconstrue it as like a relic, but no, it's just a mundane piece of shit steel.
Yeah,
See,
absolutely no
Together
power
in like
whatsoever.
10 minutes.
No, see, but this is the thing. This is when we apply D&D Pathfinder logic, where in 1,000 years, because of their belief, it becomes an artifact.
It becomes an yeah.
This plus one fearsome harpoon of toppling or some shit.
I when he was making it, I was thinking it was kind of like it made more sense to like a mace.
Yeah, I thought you were making a flail when you brought the drum over. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
like a flail.
Honestly,
It was quite
honestly,
steel.
what I thought,
Yeah, no, I get it now.
I
what I
thought
was picturing
yeah.
when he started making that was it was going to be like a kind of Kratos swords thing, how he's got the chains wrapped
Uh-huh.
around the arm, right, to pull it back. But I was picturing he's going to use this big rod to like basically lob a barrel of explosives, and he's making an explosive harpoon.
I don't know how they'll not work underwater, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, when we're in the
Kinda
mine,
funny
man, you
because
just
you
scrape up a
straight
bunch of
up-
the crystals and throw it.
Yeah, because like straight up,
Yeah.
you are the character that would have the strength to be able to use that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't give a damn about the whole thing with cavitation and how much force you need to throw. You just throw
You
it
know,
because
I-
you are the dude for strength.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, those crystals would be able to work underwater like that, like they're saying.
Raiden
where
just
it's-
shooting one near an enemy, boom. It's two of them.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right, Ryden, 100%, this is your opportunity to abuse the fact that we're going into a location full of explosive crystals.
Hmm.
All you need is some arrow shafts and duct tape.
He's not an elf, though.
But he does have the word of sky and bow and all that. So it doesn't matter about sky, but with bow. I mean, also,
I don't need to,
I
dude.
don't know
just
why
shoot
you
force.
keep going on about pulling out fucking stuff and building a new crossbow. You get your bow through the word of bow,
Actually, I don't.
don't you? I'm sure you do.
I mean, he gets range attacks to the word of bow. It doesn't matter if he has a thing in his hand or not.
I can
That's
basically.
a
I can
good
take a
point. Yeah,
knife,
because when I
I can throw
initially
the knife,
looked at
summon the
that,
knife back to my hand.
I figured I was actually when I had looked at the word of bow, I basically pictured like the Iron Man thing, how he uses the little jets as
Mhm.
projectile weapons.
Well, I mean, you could do that, or you could just go full on fucking Dead Space 2, put a foam
Yeah,
hand
foam
on your
finger
finger.
on it.
Go, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, Agnes, you'll find this funny. You know how hard it was for me not to say that I was going to be playing that Panic at the Dojo with foam fingers? I seriously
should've.
considered it.
With the word bow, I can't immediately like spawn in a bow with it, but I can instantly call any ranged or thrown weapon I've used over any distance. And if I don't want it to kill someone, I basically it just doesn't kill anyone. However, I can still deal a knockout with it, and with omnipresent reach, I just do force damage instead.
He can also do the fucking dark side thing, where he just looks at you, and this fucking weird laser that doesn't go straight hits
that
you in
too.
the head.
Anyway, guys, we are definitely at that time, and next time we will deal with the facilities. Perhaps Liz will talk again. The things may return next time or in the future. Do you guys want to even have a stream on Monday? Because
We are going into the holiday week.
we're going into the holiday week. I don't know if any of you decide that we shouldn't, then that's fine. Otherwise, yeah, we'll show
Why
up
wouldn't
on
we?
Monday. Why would you?
No, why wouldn't we have a stream? Is it like actually falling on Christmas or something?
No.
Thanksgiving is
Thanksgiving.
next Thursday.
Thanksgiving is next
Yeah, that's-
Thursday.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Thursday.
that's
That's Thursday's
that's
problem.
Thursday, not Monday.
Yeah, so you
Told ya.
guys still want to meet up on next Monday?
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
We will.
We can
Hell,
meet-
I'm even down for Wednesday. I've got nothing else better.
What
Other
about,
than legit
what
just
about the
cooking
rest of
something
you,
for like
since
4 hours.
you guys are the part of the Waystone Mysteries?
I mean, I'm good for Wednesday.
Same.
Everybody else?
I mean,
What about
no,
you, Nav?
We don't have your quaint Thanksgiving.
Oh, true.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I would at least ask.
So
Yeah.
the only
Didn't
so
think of
the
it
only
through.
people that are up in the air are Fire and
My husband.
what about Raymond?
Raymond I'd have to talk to too, because that would be about the time when he'd probably come home for the holidays.
Oh, so he's not going to be here for this Wednesday either.
He may or may not be.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
his parents' house has internet.
Well, I didn't know if he leaves his computer at his apartment.
I think
Well,
he
I mean,
said it's a
here's
laptop.
this idea. Here's this idea. I know this is really difficult to comprehend, but why don't we do this? Instead of having a hypothetical, we know he does this, we know he does that, we don't know about the next thing.
Why don't we
just
ask him?
ask him?
Yeah. So at this point in time, on Monday, we will definitely have a game. And we'll go with that. I wasn't sure if you
Hey.
guys wanted to take the week off or not. Because it
Yeah,
is
we
holiday.
gotta destroy some shit while the bear slowly approaches.
Yep. And the bear is looking for you.
I'm aware.
Man, but You know what? Before we set off, just blow all the effort. Be like, fight me, motherfucker! Speed this up.
You know what? I might actually.
I was always kind of hoping it would be the owl that finds us first, but oh well.
Yeah.
No, man, because that means we would have to find fucking Magnum Dilly Bar.
Right.
Are we stream?
Fucking what now?
We're still on stream.
Okay, so I'll wait until you're off stream.
Yeah.
Right, looking at his gauntlet.
The owl is the celestial that Magnum is.
Oh, okay.
Moment.
Yeah.
Right, looking out at space. Fight me, you spooky bitch!
Well,
Narrative-wise, there's a
here's the
reason
thing,
he
Magica.
fled.
If you ever want to speak with the owl, just kill him.
And if you say I
That's how
can't
you
find
beat
him,
the Celestial. You kill the person who's hosting it.
and if you say I don't know where he's at, no, you're lying. You know exactly where he's at.
Okay, I gotta wait until we're off stream, otherwise I start giving meta knowledge.
Yeah, that's true. That is
I will
true.
start.
Mm.
I think you need to have your.
Right. I just like the idea of Ryan just yelling off into the void. Fight me, you spooky bitch!
I mean, it's up to you if you want to like look at Karsa and be like, hey, can I just blow effort to be like a beacon?
I mean, look at the bright side. You're about to most likely when we start raiding the mining facilities.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
Kill two birds with one stone,
Alright.
or well,
Because,
kill two fish with one harpoon.
Well, a fish and a bear with one harpoon, which is wildly kind of awesome.
Yo, if Aegis makes that shot, fucking kudos to him. He throws the harpoon through one enemy so hard it goes to the land and kills something on the surface.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, bears like fish. It could have jumped in its mouth.
Well, I do.
True.
I do need to have us finish this up. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. We will see you next time for Godbound. If we will be also having Waystone Mysteries meeting up for this Wednesday. So look for that on YouTube. And thank you again, guys. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
You can't make me.
You sure about that?
What? Once stream stops. For the record, person, it says you were playing Satisfaction.
I am not. Why did you do that?
Well, clearly, I'm not protected.
No, I did set it. It just
Well, clearly you didn't. You may have thought you did, but everybody did. Otherwise it would have.
I don't know why it's saying that. No, I don't know. It was fine a few minutes ago, or a few hours ago, when I said it.
And then it decided it wasn't.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, here's the question, Magica. Refresh your page.
It now says Tabletop RPG.
Right, there we go. You had opened up the page prior to Carsa changing it.
So wait, what you're saying is Magico is the problem.